purpose. Like, people think like
TopLobsta Productions.
Neph to America is recorded in front of a live studio audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Show them the Bible study.
The Bible study. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Neph to America, your cultural commentary for the end of days.
Say hi, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. I am David Lee Corbo, aka The Raven.
sultry.
That is TopLobsta, the father of disinformation.
What's up?
And before we talk about all the cool stuff we're going to talk about, we want to talk about the coolest thing, which is where to send us money. Patreon.com/Nephilim Death Squad. You technically don't get anything there that other people don't get because all of our content comes out for free, but you do
get it quicker.
You get it quicker. You get
Yeah.
it real fast style.
So
you
if
get
you
to
have,
engage
like-
in the live chats.
Is
That's
that
cool.
low time preference, high time preference?
Oh, yeah, it's very much
One of
We're going to
those.
get into, I think it's high time preference.
Nancy, look that up for us, please.
Yeah, because you have a high preference for time.
Uh-huh.
The time is like the biggest thing. It's got to be short. So I think
Yeah.
high time preference is the actual thing. You're going to get early access to episodes, ad-free listening experiences, access to communities of dangerous retards on Twitter, on Discord, on Telegram. Also, discount codes off of merchandise from TopLobsta.com.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we should talk about this real quick.
Let's talk
Last
about that.
night, was it last night? What's today? The 11th. Yeah. So last night, Wednesday at it's 8:30 Eastern time, which is the superior time. It's written in Central Standard, but
Eastern Standard Time.
what was nice was I got to sit in and listen to all the homies do a Bible study. And what was really great is we actually had to kind of change platforms up a little bit because there were so many people that attended.
Oh,
We
really?
had to expand the size of the Discord, which is something that I'm not familiar with on how to do. But all of that is to say that the turnout for the Bible study was
Sometimes
fantastic.
If you expand your Discord, it doesn't come back to the original size.
It loses elasticity, but that's okay. As long as more keep showing up, we never have to worry about it returning to normal
Fitting them
size.
in my Discord, baby.
Shout out to Trevor Massey and Cherry Bear and Kenny the Fed and Sparrow Nose and all the homies that came out last night. Scott was there, regrettably so. It was a lot of fun. And so, if you're interested in that, let me know. I'll send you the Discord link. Just find me on whatever social media platform and I'll send it to you.
TopLobsta.com.
Blah, 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 where you can get, look, I'm wearing the moon map shirt. Let's show that off. I was thinking recently because this morning, I put the moon map shirt on and I was like, damn, the sagas that
How'd
we
you
have
feel
been through.
about it?
It just reminded me of like all of the psychotic things that this show has produced.
The mental warfare that we've
Yes.
drove on people.
Specifically, we are, if we were assets for the CIA, we would be great assets for the
Useful.
CIA. We would be very useful. You can go there and pick up a Moon Map t-shirt. You could also go and get tickets to Brohemian Grove, which, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and shout out some of the names that are going to be there. We're going to have Ed Mabry, Dr. Heather Lynn, Perry and Brandon from Hidden in Plain Sight, Paranoid American Cheney, Brian of Demon Erasers, Jake and Jeremiah from Skiba News Network. Laura Baker's going to be there. Dave from Isaac's Army, Bill and Ted from the Phone Booth Podcast. Donut is going to be there. Ryder Lee
Donut.
is also going to be there. Doc Brown, Seth Kicklighter, Stephen of the Biblical Hitman, Austin Picard, Bennett Tanton of Broadcasting Seeds. We're having so many of the homies come out. Oh, good.
Oh, that's great news.
You got the good drop, bro. So if you guys are
I got to be
into
careful
that-
not to overuse that.
Oh, we could what? That's
Dude,
kind of what
it's
we do.
Staring me in the face.
By the way, I talked to Donut on the phone last night for a
Is he
good
mad
45
about
minutes.
Anything I said about the Jews? Or
Not
he's
at all.
good?
He's so
Okay, cool.
pumped. He's going to come on the show soon, but he's
coming on the show.
and he's also going to wait here. You're going to do it again. He's going to have his own 15-minute intermission segment at Brohemian Grove where he's going to be dressed up in a donut monster outfit and he's going to be rapping about Illuminati toilets. It's going to be a banger. I'm so excited.
Very excited. Oh, also we booked well, took it upon myself to book a country band.
Oh yeah,
so it's gonna be dope.
Matt said that he's like country's
like,
very in right now.
No one likes country.
No,
it's like people like
very
country.
in. Yeah,
they changed. It's the same band from last year. It's the steampunk band that showed up last year, but now they have a 5-piece country band. So it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be explosion.
It's gonna be TikTok explosion.
Go and get your tickets. Also, Andrew from 6G Agenda is gonna be there. Ben from End of the World News is gonna be there.
That's
I mean,
right.
it's just like all of the homies. All of the homies. Go get your tickets. TopLobsta.com. Jacob Israel Ige will not be there, regrettably so, because I didn't invite him.
There's no money in the mattress.
Because I was very afraid that he was going to powerbomb me through a steel table chair match in a Hell in the Cell.
You see my physique? I'm 55, buddy.
Oh boy!
Now sit down and listen to my prophecy I just made up.
God revealed this thing to me about the aliens. So
not gonna lie, that was the biggest piece of bullshit I've ever seen in my life.
I wanted to watch it, but I couldn't bring myself to watch it.
I thought we were gonna review it.
Oh, I did say that, huh?
Should we?
No, because it's so long.
I don't care.
We should watch it.
Let's
skip through it. Okay, we can skip through it.
He doesn't get the whole thing. Listen, he's not going to get his whole thing. How do you spell his name? Jacob Israel Gay.
Gay, did I mention that Doc's in the audience? Doc is, of course, going to be at Brohemian Grove, guys. Go to toplobsta.com and buy your tickets.
It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Jacob Israel.
Oh, Jacob Israel. Happy birthday.
Yeah, I don't want to be like that nasty.
No, I wouldn't. By the way, guys, we're going to get. Oh, he's at the movies watching Disclosure Day now.
Oh.
Let's go! It's out. We're gonna go. We should go see it this weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna go see that. We're gonna see the shit out of that.
There's the UFC fight at the White House. We should go and see this movie before that. And then
he doesn't follow me.
No, he doesn't follow me either.
It's crazy. It's his birthday. Happy birthday.
He couldn't even be bothered to tag me. No, that's not it. Is that
This is it. I just got to read the headline because the headline's nuts to me.
This is a thing that he does all the time, and I don't absorb any of his content or really even understand any of his positions because I can't be bothered to read it, but I am peripherally aware of this constant, I have had a thing revealed to me, I have prophesied a thing will come to pass, and now it has. And then like when he says, I prophesied that this thing was going to happen,
I go, maybe not.
When the thing happens, it's like very loosely connected to what he said. And maybe that's not true because I don't watching any of his
shocking news show ! Emojis, which is actually kind of like, I don't know. Maybe we should start using that.
Should we use emojis?
I witnessed the 1983 Hudson Valley UFO. I blacked it out and just remembered everything.
So in 1983, he blacked out all of his witnessing of the Hudson Valley UFO phenomenon.
But now that it pertains to current events,
he remembered it all. He just
a miracle.
It's all coming back to me now. I can't watch that. That's crazy as dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just started. We're here.
Yes, Alden.
Let's why we have to watch a second of it because it is good content.
Well, I think no, I didn't try to watch this. Go. Let's check it out then.
All
That's
right,
fine.
Hey,
let's check it out.
Check.
Down the tree. Production values. On March 24th, 1983, 7,000 people on the East Coast witnessed the single largest reported UFO sighting of all.
Oh, wait. Isn't this from, hold on. Is that the same? I don't think that's the right year.
Are we going to get dinged for whatever jungle music that is? God damn, bro.
No, there's a large UFO sighting in 1978. That's the one that my saw.
Okay. Oh, that'd be interesting if you find out that he saw the thing and then you guys would be friends, right?
Yeah, it would not. I mean,
I blacked all out.
Looked up and there was like a gigantic. It
was huge, right? Yeah.
It was gigantic. It looked like someone took.
How long ago? And
he's in.
You're all here because
he is jacked.
He is in great
tits.
shape. Jacob Israel is sleek looking, dude.
Wood.
Aerodynamic wood. Look at those tits.
Look at those tits. He got the monkey tits that hang over.
Monkey tits.
That's like the Hulk Hogan fold.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm not saying he did. But when you put on a lot of muscle, I don't know if you have to do steroids to get that. I think you just do a lot of muscle and then like you tits fold over.
I think is that a shofar?
Yes, it is.
This guy's whacked out.
This is how long ago, and you're all here because of it. And in the dream, basically, like
look at him from.
Dude, I can't.
Look at him from how many years ago?
How long was that? Oh, it was 2016. Okay.
10 years ago.
All right.
He looked, I don't know if he looks better now.
I think he looks better now. I think the salt and pepper serves him. He looks like a guinea.
Yeah.
Like an annoying kind of, what would you call that? Jersey Shore guinea?
A wop.
A wop. Yeah.
Where we start seeing meteors flying and, man, and it was like almost like, it looked like scary times were coming because of this. Oh, hey, I'm going to talk about aliens now. I don't even believe in aliens. I'm supposed to tell you about that.
Retard.
Jesus. It
All
sucks.
right, this does suck.
I do like he's got the music. He's producing these things, which is you know.
But get a microphone. Wait up.
They don't look at us like we're equivalent to them. So there's something that's just odd about this whole thing coming together. FIFA World Cup featured in the movie Tomorrow War.
I'm just gonna. That was his chirp.
Okay, is that?
I've had enough.
I can't watch that. I would love to be able to talk shit, but I can't because I can't be bothered. That's a lot of like so we're kind of having it out a little bit very lightly with Jacob Israel on. And
yeah, I'm acknowledging him.
And I don't have anything to say. He keeps saying a bunch of stuff that I won't read. And I'm not saying anything. I'm cutting wrestling promos. I'm cutting advertisements for, fire sales on mattresses and things like that.
And that's fine.
But I can't read what he's saying and I can't watch what he's saying. So I have zero rebuttal because I don't know what he believes.
And that's fair.
I think, and I'd like to keep it that way, but at the same time, I'd also like to watch the stuff he says so I can make fun of it. Really, for that reason. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So,
well, no, I mean, again, just to clarify for everybody, my beef with Jacob Israel.
Would you even call it that?
Yeah, I call it somewhat of a beef because I stopped talking to him and I started ignoring him, and then I told him to beat it. Was he calls out Matt? Matt started doing straight Bible.
Yeah.
He calls him out immediately and not just talking shit to him, but he's like, I'm going to end his career. Like once we do this, he's not going to want to do this anymore.
That's what he said?
Shit like that. Yeah. And I'm just like, I don't know.
Career. Matt is just a dude that is
he pours coffee.
Yeah. And he's spreading the gospel.
But the problem is that he's reading from the Bible.
You're going to make him lose his coffee job?
I know. That's how horrific.
What the
You know how hard he worked to get this coffee
honestly,
shop?
And it's got a Christian library in the back. You'd probably think it was dope if you were here. You want him to lose all that? You Goomba?
That's the point. I saw a guy. I was like, oh, I see what you're doing. You're trying to tear somebody down before they're even started. You challenged him to a debate. He accepted, and then you backed out.
And he didn't want to do it either, but we were like, well, maybe you should do it. And he was like, fine, I'll do it. And then when he said yes, Jacob was like, never mind. One of my prophecies have come to pass. One of my prophecies. I'm not even joking. That was the reason he couldn't do it is because, well, guys, you see, I made a prophecy and then all of a sudden it came to pass. So I really got to talk about the prophecy because it's kind of a big deal here. Like, and the boomers, they love it when I prophesy.
We had it scheduled. Like it was scheduled. It was for a Wednesday. It was even like the afternoon.
Yeah.
Like a time that we would not usually do. And then you backed out. And then you spent the next, after you recovered, and then James Cameron gave you some bravery, I suppose. You spent the next couple of months badgering me, David, and Matt.
But not badgering, not even really. He didn't do that to me. What he did was he would just hop on Twitter and he would just take shots at me.
Yeah. And it was like,
it's like little gay things like, oh, I don't know if that's Christ-like what you're doing. And I'm like, hey, I'm dragging Timothy Alberino right now. I don't have time for you. And he kept doing it over and over again. Eventually, what I did was I realized because he's got this affinity for wrestling. I said, oh, you want to do a kayfabe fake fight because you think it'll be good for your brand because you see what it's doing for Timothy Alberino and us stirring up all this drama. And I said, I don't do fake fighting. So no thanks, baby boy.
Then we did some fake fighting with you.
Then we did some fake fighting, but it was literally wrestling promos.
Yeah, it was literally if that's what you wanted. It's like,
it's just weird, man. He's kind of a weird guy. I don't even dislike him, really. I do think he's gay, but that is not a pre-qualifier for me disliking you. There's a lot of people that I think are gay, and I still kind of enjoy them to whatever extent. So, well, I guess here, let's get into some of because he has these guys that come to his support, which I find very interesting. The guys that come to support Jacob Israel on the interwebs, on Twitter, are like new age alien enjoying homosexuals.
Yes.
One of them in particular was a guy that said like his handle was like Alien Jesus, like Jesus is an alien.
Yeah, and you were like, is this guy an alien Jesus fan supporting you? I was like, yeah, that's exactly who's gonna back him up and support him. It's very strange.
You know who comes to our support? People that love the Lord, have dangerous retard in their bio, and are inherently racist. Those are the people. That's the quality of character that comes to our aid. No new agers, no homosexuals, unless they're based homosexuals. Okay, so this is kind of in that vein. We have something here from Uri Geller. Uri Geller comes up a lot on this show.
Hold on, Nancy pulled something up for us. What is she
Nancy,
trying to show us?
Let's see what she's trying to show us.
High
time preference. High time preference describes an economic and physiological inclination to prioritize.
Psychological.
Oh, sorry. Could
be physiological.
Physiological. They got an extra bone in their foot, neck, whatever. To prioritize immediate gratification and short-term benefits over delayed rewards and long-term stability. So yeah, high time preference. I have a high preference for time. Time is my main measurement by which I judge a thing.
And I got a low preference for time.
Low is like that's on the bottom of the list, man. I don't really care about the time it takes.
I always get them mixed up.
Yeah, it sounds low, sounds short, right? So okay. So
not a good thing to get mixed up when you're trying to make racial points.
Oh yeah.
Especially about IQ.
You probably gave them flowers every once in a while that they shouldn't have gotten. Based homos like Daddy. Yeah, that's right. Daddy's a based homosexual. So the Galactic Federation of Light. This is what Uri Geller is talking about. Uri Geller comes up on the show quite a bit when we talk about Puharij, we talk about the Nine and all this stuff. And he has something really fascinating to say, that he believes the Galactic Federation is real and that it's connected to both Star Trek and the Nine, which is fantastic. I'm going to skip by all the stuff because I don't want to read it. I want to hear it straight from this mouth.
My dear friends worldwide, Professor Haineshet, in the photo behind me, with me together here in the museum, was the former head of Israel's Defense Ministry's Space Directorate. Listen to me carefully.
Wait, what? He's the what? Former, I want to pull that back because I didn't think Israel was going to.
Is this the same guy? Yeah, this is the same guy in that brick basement. You remember that?
Yeah, he says it's the museum. He calls it the museum. I think it's actually like.
So is this Uri Geller?
This is Uri Geller.
Oh, so we were watching Uri Geller?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't even recognize him. Like some Jew.
Watching some Jew. I think he's got like this super sick ass museum in his basement.
Makes sense now.
And like he's giving you a tour. That's where he does his videos from, which is very cool. But I didn't expect, and I should have, Israel to be involved in this.
You didn't?
I didn't think about it. It escaped my mind. I want to hear what he says real quick about this guy and his association with the Israeli Defense Ministry or something.
Defense Ministry's Space Directorate. Listen to me carefully. The Galactic Federation is in contact both with the United States and Israel.
Why? Why the United States and Israel?
Because they're the same thing.
Because it is the op. It is the psyop too, right? Like that's who we are. The rest of the world suffers so that America can be psyoped. The rest of the world has drama befall it on a regular basis, and that drama is in part to psyop America.
Yeah, it's almost like we're having a what is that single player?
Main character syndrome, right?
Yeah. But it is like that though, right?
Yeah, I think we are this great experiment and sort of the apple of the eye of Satan.
Yeah, nothing really happens to America. I mean, like, you know, obviously we're being poisoned slowly and like corrupted.
Yeah, but at least
nonstop.
It tastes good. Like the pineapples and
the major events of like a war, a catastrophic war, usually somewhere else.
Yes.
But the effects will all be seen on America.
Geopolitical events that, you know, obviously have real physical implications in those places, but psychological implications in America.
Yeah. And then those wave out to those places after.
And of course, you know, when they say like the Galactic Federation of Light is real, like, yeah, dude, is real. Chat, is real.
Is really.
Okay. So of course it's real, but not in the sense of, you know, the nature it proclaims to have is its true nature.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's a deception, but it's been around for so long, and it's been a part of the narrative for so long. it only makes sense that it would now be coming out as we inch towards disclosure. Which, by the way, we have to go and watch that movie.
Very soon, big news. Donald Trump knows about it. It's not under my control, so I cannot tell you when this is going to be revealed fully. You might even see aliens together with world leaders. Wow. This is going to be theologically, historically, religiously, I don't know what to say, archaeologically, a mind-blowing revelation. It's going to be, let me describe it as the biggest nuclear explosion on Earth, positive, or the biggest tsunami. That's how it'll shock you all in the world.
But not me, because I am a gay clairvoyant.
Well, not me either. And I'm not a gay clairvoyant from Israel.
That's fun though. I like that. I like that kind of energy from him.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. What is he's not telling us anything we don't know. I think it's going to happen on this Sunday.
How cool would that be?
I'm saying, so we're at Thursday.
I would like for it to happen this Sunday.
I think the odds are, because again, people are saying, where's the World Cup at?
Oh, I don't know. I don't care about soccer
either.
Oh, bro, soccer is the gayest shit. Unless like your kids play it, which is cool. Like if you have a kid and they play soccer, like that's just kind of a rite of passage, you know, in childhood. But as an adult, you shuck off the chains of homosexuality and you stop kicking a stupid ball down the field with a bunch of small browns.
So the World Cup is not in a play, is it? I don't know.
It's
across
fucking in
16
space.
Locations. With the World Cup final happening in New Jersey on July 19th.
Really? In Jersey?
In Jersey.
What stadium?
MetLife Stadium.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I guess that's big enough because
I smoked weed there before they really changed it up.
Okay, so maybe, but there's not going to be an event really that's going to have all of the American politicians and foreign politicians as well.
Oh yeah,
that are going to be in it, and it's going to be a closed off event. I don't know, people. It's a lot harder to do blue beam shit or like other wacky shit, or let's just say the alien is real.
Sure, they bring out the flesh and blood
to keep that thing
thing
safe around 100,000 animals in the
they're
World
gonna
Cup. I've seen these animals like collapse stadium tiers, you know, just for rooting for like a ball going back and forth.
Oh, you're talking about the Knickers?
Different.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll get to that.
All right.
I don't know. My money is on the private event that's been erected on the White House lawn that's only going to have, you know, people that work for the government and the people that are performing, but they'll be fighting and their teams are going to be busy doing their shit.
I wonder which one gets more views. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the World Cup, but I think that the UFC fight should get more views because soccer's gay and this is happening at the White House. It's a historic event. It's a 250th birthday.
It's a direct mix of politics and entertainment.
And it's also got this like 250th anniversary of America. And America is the great
Donald Trump's birthday.
Right. And America is the great experiment that seems to be the subject of all the psyops. And Donald Trump is probably the Antichrist or some shit, or the lawless man, the man of perdition.
It's got the idea of the Coliseum. All this stuff is wrapped up into the UFC. We've been saying this for a long time as well, like how important the UFC is in the development of America. And Joe, I mean, again, the people all around it, Joe Rogan, all the main players are there.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the place to look. If you're a soccer fan, I guess you can watch. I'm not going to watch. I don't even care.
If you let Sean Strickland get back in, I would say that would increase the viewership exponentially because people would tune in to watch him beat the shit out of somebody. And then, you know, the rest of the people would watch him, hopefully, you know, in their eyes, watch him get his shit kicked in. Man, what I'll say is if it happens at the World Cup, that was such a flop on behalf of the op. A flop on behalf of the op, the psyop. Like, do you miss that opportunity?
It almost can't. I know that a lot of people watch the World Cup or a lot of people are soccer fans, but it's just like, that's not it. Like, are you not following?
I know. Well, Kung Pao says UFC is not global like soccer is. I know. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if there was more viewers.
It's not about global. It's
about America.
It's literally about America.
Yeah, it is.
That's why I'm excluding the soccer event, because I'm like,
that's a good point.
This whole alien op. I don't think people really give a about other nations.
No,
this is
NASA, America. The propaganda machine that is Hollywood, America.
You
Jack
get
Parsons
whatever's left over. You get the dribs and drabs.
You're watching our show, and you're also part of our show, but you don't get to have it happen to you.
Based.
We get to watch it. It happens to us.
Yes.
It happens to us.
It happens to us. You get the trickle down psyop. Sorry.
I have liked soccer my whole life. No wonder you guys hate me. You know, that's part of the problem for sure.
It's part of why you have that hair like that.
That's true too.
Something about your face. Yeah, there is something about a soccer person. You could tell them
that's a soccer person.
Who they are.
Well, because Scott looks like he runs up and down a field all day.
Hey, you want to run up and down this field for 2.5 hours?
Flowing hair, dude. That's what sucks.
And guess what? At the end, nobody might win.
Well, okay, Scott. I gotta ask you: are you seriously telling me that you would rather watch soccer than name your ideal UFC matchup, whatever that is?
It's there is no comparison.
You're gonna watch Pereira versus John Jones,
the best player in soccer. He's running up and down. Maybe they score one time. He might get some good touches. Wow, he did a good header, mate. Oh, it's painful.
It is painful.
I look like a soccer American.
Oh, he hates watching soccer. Okay, playing soccer and watching soccer are different things, though.
I won't play it either. It's ridiculous.
No, I won't play it either, but it is different.
Kind of, and it's not even because I'm now I'm lazy, but before I used to really love running. I'm not gonna run for a ball and then run back for a ball and kick the ball. It's like
for a ball again. Yeah,
it sucks.
You have an opportunity to watch, John Jones versus Alex Pereira, or the World Cup. I mean, if that's what was happening, I'm just saying. Like, I'm watching that fight.
Yeah,
I'm glued to the TV for that fight. That's crazy.
Think about how everything is converted. Now, if Jed is right, and he's talking about Donald Trump.
Yeah, which we've done plenty of episodes. We have to tip our hat to him and go, yeah, well, I'm not going to argue with that shit.
I don't like the hard stance on it because I don't hate Donald Trump, but I do recognize he is the Antichrist.
Sure.
When we're looking at him though, and that Professor Zhang point as well, where it's like he's the main character, so he can't die.
Sure. Yeah.
That's also very true.
I nod my head. I go, yeah.
Donald Trump.
That's fine. So, that soccer is a great game for children because it happens naturally while they're running.
Yeah.
Like while they're running, if the ball gets in front of them, they kick it by nature of running. And then they go, yeah. So it's totally fine to play soccer with your kids. That's fun. That's kind of like real easy bar for entry.
Yeah, Zhang does suck. But the point is, I think that point that he made is legit and it's real. That's a main player in the game that can't be taken off the field until he's done.
Yeah, he's got a job to do.
Honestly, whatever rules there are in the universe, he set himself up in a position. Whatever rules God made, he set himself up in a position to finish whatever he's doing.
Well, if you believe what Jed was saying too about, his birth in proximity to the Moonchild ritual, there's a good just given his impact and everything. If you were going to bring in the Moonchild, right?
This is a very hard. I know.
I don't hate Donald Trump. I do recognize he's the Antichrist.
I was thinking about
when
I went on Tinfoil Hat on their live, I think it was before election day, and I was like, "Yo, just go vote for Trump." And he's
vote for the Antichrist.
Not gonna vote for him, bro. Not gonna do it. It's the same. And I said, I know, I agree with you. It's the same shit, but just do that. And Sam was like, no. And again, Sam's right. I don't think I'm necessarily wrong, but I think Sam was right.
Well, wrong in the sense of your vote doesn't matter. This dude's going to do a thing.
It doesn't matter.
He's got a story that's going to unfold.
That's exactly. And you know what? Maybe Professor Zhang stole that from me because that's what I was saying.
Motherfucking Professor Wang.
At the time, they were going, oh, well, he's probably, you came on here and you said he's the Antichrist. And I said something like, yeah, and who am I to deny prophecy?
Yeah, let's
get this shit going.
There is some aspect. It's I'm not going to go out of my way.
Yeah.
To accelerate prophecy in the sense of well,
I will vote if I
just go yes.
Here's the thing.
Yes to prophecy.
The craziest shit is that I was in the library park right by your house.
Yeah.
And the building that's right next to the park?
Yes, yeah.
That's where you vote.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't know. And one of my friends goes I was in the park with her and she goes, oh yeah, that's where we vote. And I was like, would you watch my kids for 1 minute? And she said, yeah. And I went in there and I voted.
Yes for prophecy.
But I'm not going to, yes for prophecy. Continue the ball rolling. I was not going to go if I'm already home and I'm be like, babe, could you watch the kids? I'm going to drive. No,
yeah. But if it's right there in that little building.
Yeah, I was like, hey, look at this.
That's the thing too, is you're also not going to go I can't believe it. I can't believe he did all the things he said he wasn't gonna do. Oh my God.
I'm kind of bummed about it because I was like, damn it, there was a way. If there was a way for you to not do that.
All it does is just confirm, though. It's like, yeah, this is a story that's got to move forward. I don't know. You know what I am exhausted with a little bit, though, is we're watching this Uri Geller thing, and that's fun, right? Because it's Uri Geller, and he's talking about all the same shit. And apparently, you know, I didn't hear him say it,
but
but
he's talking about the Nine, and he's talking about Star Trek, but like that stuff's influenced by Puharich, who he also was working with. So it's not very surprising to me.
Okay, so he says, I will tell you much, much more about the incredible messages we received from the Council of Nine.
Oh, so he was involved with that.
Yeah. He's receiving messages from the Council of Nine.
Still, you think?
Allegedly, that's what it says here. So I mean, my problem is something big is coming. Like, oh God!
Wait.
It's been
just
coming for so long.
Back to the Donald Trump idea.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that he didn't create the UFC, but he's the reason the UFC is where it is right now in general.
And I think that he associates with the UFC so heavily because of his admiration for what Vince McMahon has done with the WWE, which he's outspoken about and has been, has even appeared. I think he's in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Well, the UFC is owned now by TKO, which also owns the WWE. So there is that very interesting overlap. But that's between production. Although they say it's just production quality, it seems like it is like story writing as well, because the UFC does that too.
When Donald Trump expresses admiration for what Vince has done, I think in particular what he means is the kayfabe and the way that this drama gets people so invested, because wrestling would not be the phenomenon that it is if it wasn't for its ability to get people emotionally invested in a story that everybody knows is bullshit. And you look at that from a psychological standpoint, you go, that's remarkable.
Well,
there's no production value, right? There's no CG or any of that shit. You're just doing the same shit in a ring every night, but you've got people hooked.
But the bigger picture of what Vince did actually was take individual isolated organizations, and he made a one world order of wrestling.
Yes, yeah.
And it's really,
and he called it the New World Order and shit. Remember that when
later
they did
on,
that? Yeah.
they did that in WCW, and then he absorbed WCW.
Yeah.
And then later on, now I think they own it. They own it. There's only one show in town, realistically. There's like NXT that's owned by WWE. TNA is now owned by WWE. There's a couple other subsidiaries, and I'm like, the last time I checked, I'm like, these guys just own they were competing with them.
Did they absorb ECW too? I think back in the day. Yeah, they got ECW. Yeah. So it's kind of everything. It's not only are you lying to the people's face and they're emotionally invested in it, but you're also doing this thing that is a miniature version of what, the spirit of Satan hopes to achieve on a geopolitical level.
Religion.
Yes,
so
one world religion, one world government.
All of those wrestling organizations had their own flavor. And eventually you figured out a way to roll them in.
El Dorado says OG multiverse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And it all comes over just like the Avengers. So, yeah, man, I think that you can see why he would show an interest in the UFC, and why even potentially, I wonder if Donald Trump had any input into, as far as conversations with Dana that ended up creating more of a superstar environment. UFC wasn't always like that. And eventually it started to become, especially with Conor McGregor.
He was the big one, yeah.
Yeah, a lot more bombastic, cutting promos and shit. And people who were purists, they got real upset about that. They go, no, I don't want this.
One of the guys on the card, the UFC card, he's like a last minute addition.
Chandler?
No.
Because Chandler cuts a promo.
Chandler's whatever.
But he cuts a promo.
He's corny.
Yeah, he is corny. He's like a wrestler.
Yeah, let's pull up Josh Hockett.
Josh Hockett, okay.
Yeah, he's a dude that wasn't supposed to be fighting on the card. He fought maybe 2 months ago. Crazy fight with Curtis Blades.
Okay.
Afterward, he cut an insane promo. He's dressed like Hulk Hogan with the hat on. He's a heavyweight.
Oh, shit.
Real
that's
exciting.
Fun.
And he cuts a promo in front of Donald Trump. And Trump goes to Dana, I want him on the card.
Man.
So what you're saying is 100% right. Like the influence of that bigger than life character, or the wrestling type person.
Yep.
This guy understood he understood what he was supposed to do.
He understood the assignment, right?
And had a great fight too. But here he is at this is the UFC, what's it called? The presser.
Is this where he raps? Okay.
No, he's doing stand-up comedy.
Stand-up comedy, that's right.
These tortas be coming over on me. And it's like they lay down on my bed, they fall off on both sides of the bed, dog.
Fucking what?
Tough crowd. Okay. Hey, dog. Hey, last Christmas, like these tortas be so big, dog.
Shout out to the
last
tortas.
Christmas, I took a picture of this torta, and the picture's still being printed, dog.
Yeah, nobody laughed because they're not there for that.
Bro, but what he's playing like this heel kind of character almost, right?
Yeah. I mean, he said, "Oh wait, but you got to see this shit." What he said to
he's
Nina.
committing to the bit.
But he's got like, it's great. He's got multiple personalities, probably multiple personality disorder. He's talking to Nina Drama here. This is great.
I should call you McDonald's because what I'm looking at, I'm loving it. The Incredible Hulk wouldn't say that, but
What would the Hulk say?
You're a whore.
Yo. And my guy can fight too.
He's funny, bro. I like that. Yeah, because even if the crowd didn't laugh, like those torta jokes were funny.
They're funny, dog.
They're funny. The way they're delivered is funny. His timing and shit.
To deliver it to a crowd of people that doesn't want to hear it, I'm like, oh,
because
man,
you know
it's so
you just
good.
cut this heel promo. This motherfucker is versatile.
I
love it. Yeah, that's great. So yeah, man, I think given all of those elements and the way that it attaches to Trump and all this stuff, I would say, yeah, the PSYOP is a flop if they choose to go with the World Cup soccer. What the fuck even happens in soccer? I can name 3 people that I know of. David Guetta.
David Guetta is a musician.
The soccer player, David Guetta. David Guetta.
Pretty sure that guy's a DJ.
Marciano. What the fuck is that guy's name?
That's not his name.
Margli Acho. The soccer guys. David Guetta.
David Guetta is a record producer. So
okay,
that's
but there's
wrong.
probably one of those things where there's the same name. 2 different dudes, same name.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Is that a guy? Ronaldo is a guy. I don't really know this guy.
What's his last name? Cristiano. Oh, Beckham. Thank you, Blappity Black.
Beckham is retired. David Beckham is retired.
Okay, so there we go. That's 3 dudes. What's the Magliato dude?
Ronaldo is who I was thinking of, right?
Ronaldo?
Yeah, Cristiano. I know that guy. Here, I'll show you a picture. You know this guy.
Who the fuck are these guys?
Who the fuck are these people?
Okay, yeah.
You know that guy.
That's not David Beckham?
Nope. That's not David Beckham.
Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. But
the other guy.
That's who I thought that was too. That's funny.
Who's the other?
Messi. Thank you, Yanette. So, okay.
Look at this
That's
guy.
all the people I can name.
Look at his face. Kind of crazy looking.
Yeah. And you mean to tell me that this is who aliens are going to show up to?
They're going to show up to see this guy?
The aliens are going to get off and not know anybody's name.
This guy looks like he's in the Beatles.
Oh, God.
And you know, all power to him. Good for him. He's probably a good whatever they do player.
Ball kicking around there guy.
This is what I'm saying. What makes him good? Is he super fast? He's probably fast.
Okay, probably scores a lot of goals.
No.
Maybe
one.
Nobody scores a lot of goals, really.
We don't know.
So,
did you see the?
But name the superstars from.
Did you see the Knicks game yesterday? I'm not gonna lie.
I've seen the fallout from the Knicks game. I've seen the Knicks fans, the Knickers. I've seen them going kind of crazy.
All right. Well, listen, we're gonna do. I'm just gonna show you the ending of the game, and I know you don't. It's actually hard for anybody to not care about this.
Okay,
it's cool.
You ready to watch this shit?
So the Knicks are down by almost 30 points.
Okay,
the largest deficit. No one's ever come back from that in a final. I love when they have statistics like that. Like it's the biggest deficit ever covered.
Okay.
They get to within 1 point here.
It is kind of crazy the way that basketball seating works, where you're just sat right there on the court. And when they trip and fall, they fall into you.
Oh, no, those are only the people that were invited to Epstein Island that are around there.
Right. But I mean, still, there's no barrier between you and these blacks.
No. Yeah, I know. And they're sweaty.
Oh, yeah.
So check this play out. It's sick, dude.
The top 101. Brunson gets it, fires up a break. Shot no good. The tip, it's gone.
He tips it in. Dude,
that's kind of crazy. Yeah.
With 1.2 seconds left on the clock. It is.
What's that? Remember that thing I had? The meme? It says, yay, niggers are winning.
Niggers are winning. I don't really care. My dad's excited about it. So he's
Your
like,
dad's
he's telling Matt about it. Like
basketball
Matt
guy?
cares when he came in today. And Matt's like, yeah, whatever.
Matt likes soccer, though.
Matt likes soccer, which
he
is strange.
he likes it. Yeah, he likes it a lot.
Anyway, it's really cool. Like this dude shot over. So he took that free throw. He took that 3-point over that guy. That dude's 7'4". They call him the alien.
Oh yeah, that's the guy.
That's the guy.
Shout out to Wes Roth. Hit me up after listening to the Grays Are Just Blacks Without Moisturizer episode.
Yeah.
And then he was like, it's actually kind of crazy because there's this black guy whose logo, like his thing is the alien.
That's the guy. He's like the biggest adversary right now. People, they threw an egg at him afterward. We'll see some of that shit.
Yeah, we're going to get into that.
But it's just sick. So he missed the 3-pointer and the guy taps it in, 1.2 seconds left. I was like, man, what a comeback. Very fun when sports ball is fun like this.
Yeah.
Not so fun when you have to witness the aftermath.
I want to. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I got one video of it.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Look
As
at the
Exorcist?
face. I don't know, man. Black people experience euphoria different than we do.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
I've never been
very exuberant.
Like
Exuberant church.
maybe I felt the most excited or happy I felt like the birth of my son.
I'm not a big sports guy, but I have watched certain fights and then like when it started getting crazy, like stood up and be like, let's fucking go. Like I'll get a little bit, wrapped up in it. But
when I'm watching, like if I'm watching a big fight, like my leg will be shaking because I'm like nervous. But like this is euphoria. This is like another.
It's performative euphoria though. It's not real.
I don't know. I can't tell.
A lot of like, let's say even Black Lives Matter, like burning down the cities and stuff, which is actually the thumbnail for this.
Performative euphoria.
It is performative euphoria because it's basically a desire
That's
to
probably
do
the
a
most
thing.
racist shit you've ever said.
I don't think so. I've done better than that. But I think like you have a desire to do a thing, like let's say smash windows out, beat people up, and burn down your city.
Yeah.
And you're just looking for a reason. So then your outrage at
You had a desire to do this in front of people.
They are different. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's. I can't relate.
It is different.
I can't relate to that desire, but I see it here, and I go, "What the fuck is like 12 other men won?"
And you're wearing their name on you now, and you're twerking.
Yeah, your eyes have rolled in the back of your
tweaking
head.
out in the streets.
What
the fuck?
Spider-Man is kind of dope.
Yeah, New York just gets so disgusting.
New York is disgusting. Wait, let's
hate it.
Let's take this music down because we're gonna.
I'm gonna get. Yeah, we're gonna.
Check it out. Disclosure Day right behind Spidey. And here we go. Oh, there's a cop. There's a midget. Wait. Black and white relations are healed.
Was that magic?
Now.
Did somebody just do street magic with a dove?
Yep.
The dove.
No,
that's a parrot.
Somebody bought their bird outside.
You asshole.
Why do you have a bird in New York City? Did you put that on the train to get there?
You're freaking. It's gonna die of a heart attack.
These people are disgusting.
It doesn't matter. They're like
90% of them.
Fryer. We're gonna eat this motherfucker.
98% of the people in the streets here weren't at the game.
Also, that's what I'm saying. It's performative. They don't care either.
Most of them don't even watch basketball.
They just want to do this.
Something's happening. They're outside. Look at this guy. You think this guy could afford to? Come on. All right, here we go. Oh yeah,
on the cop
police.
car, stomping out.
That.
Why are they even? This is the innate desire to stomp a thing out.
Oh, why is that? So we
Who
have
even knows?
The guy from Scream.
And by the way, this is a perfect example of like has nothing to do. It has something to do with skin color,
No, this is white people,
but it
too.
transcends to all races because what it is it's a spirit.
It is.
It's a spirit that takes you over.
This is the spirit of New York. And to be honest, it's at 11 right now. But at any point,
it can go to 20 and the whole city can burn.
Dog, I've been doing jobs like probably right around here, Midtown, and you come up from the subway to take a lunch break, and at any given moment, it could be something like this happening.
You could also, at any given moment, you could be stabbed in the chest, and it could be your last.
You could experience euphoria with a black person.
You could just get in it, right?
Yeah.
And have a time.
But then they also might stab you.
They also could stab you. At
That's
any
that
moment.
Vince clip that we showed.
Where all of a sudden, it's like, hey, I thought we were having a good time. Why is the tunnel happening and the light at the end of it and all
I'm gay.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gay, nigga.
I'm gay.
Yeah.
See, exactly. He gay.
Oh, wait, am I?
Huh? You gay?
Well, I do the gun thing.
Yeah.
I'm just like them for real.
Damn. There you go. White people dancing.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
More shit. This guy.
What the?
It's just a circus.
Yeah. You know when they do like street takeovers where they start just like doing donuts in the middle of it?
Oh, I thought you ever seen when they shut down a corner and they dance in it?
Oh yeah.
And the cops are like, I guess we can't drive here now.
Can't do anything about that.
Yeah, there's too many.
Or they'll kill us.
Or there's more of them than us. Look at this. Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah, the little kids are involved. Spider-Man is always a Spider-Man.
There's actually, like, honestly, where they're at, there's 15 Spider-Men.
You know what's it's a huge problem is I go, fucking looks fun.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, David?
I don't know. Like, I hate it, but it also,
This
like,
is
look at the way they're
David's idea
spinning
of fun.
around. This is like
David-
a Celtic dance, by the way.
David sometimes would be like, "Hey, let's have fun. Have some fun with me." And I'm like, "This is your idea."
This is
of
what
fun?
I mean. Yeah.
A backflip?
Can we just do it without like the gun stuff? Like, let's just do that. But that's dancing on the car. Twerked on Iron Man.
guy with the TV head. Kind of crazy.
Okay.
You're right. Some of it is fun.
Yeah, some of it is
but
fun.
I know what comes with this type of fun. And
How is the TV on?
I don't know. It's magic, dog.
Interesting. Maybe
Oh,
it's not
Michael
on.
Jackson.
Oh, doing it. Yep.
Yep, doing
Thriller,
it. Yeah, exactly.
fucking,
See?
So that was actually, that makes it look like it's just a good time.
It stresses me out.
That's not what I have.
Well, no, because I know what comes with this.
Yeah. I think I have some other videos. I don't know if I collected much of the Knicks situation.
Well, by the way, I just typed in a simple keyword search, Knicks.
Knicks, yeah, and you're gonna find so much.
Right, Knickers.
Yep. Oh, is this more? We got more of it? Is this where it gets bad? Because it's, I mean, breaking anything in sight right now. Of course.
City Bike.
City Bike had it coming.
Yeah. That's City Bike. Like
Yeah.
This guy had no shirt on.
It's
Slam that City
crazy.
Bike. Yeah. Now you see, when we say the N-word, it is a spirit.
It's a spirit.
And you can see it's overtaking everybody in that crowd there.
Yeah.
But it's a spirit that is it's predominantly for black people.
Sure.
But they can infect you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it can infect you. That spirit can get all up in you.
Which is why I stay away from any of that shit.
It's
Once
smart.
I start to code slip,
Oh yeah.
I back out.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna do that. We're not having
What's
fun
good,
here.
baby? I like to do that to old black people. Wait, he's picking it up now. He's got a smash. Look, he's mailbox. They
Well,
love
that's
it.
like that's the newspaper right now.
White. Bang. Wait, he's gonna break the screen. I mean, geez, man.
I like the food. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna.
Oh, he's gonna do a wrestling move on it? Okay,
No.
hold on. From the top rope? No. Oh, he's gonna pick it up too now. Everybody's gotta show you. Yeah.
Do we need this?
No.
Do we need this?
No. Well, I mean, what would we watch on this show if so well, that was an example
Stuff
of
that pertains to conspiracy, maybe, but
that was an example of when it goes fun.
yeah.
And we had recently the verdict for Carmelo Anthony come in. And I don't know if you guys remember Carmelo Anthony, but he was a
The
young
basketball player, he played for the Knicks.
He is a basketball player, right? Because it's like I always was like, I'm pretty sure that guy balls, but he and I don't
Actually,
know.
really funny story about. Cause now I'm thinking about Carmelo Anthony.
Okay.
He was like one of the stars for the Knicks at the time. When do you remember Linsanity?
Linsanity, yeah, Jeremy Lin, the super
Yeah.
tall Asian dude, right?
You remember Jeremy Lin, right, Nancy?
Related?
No.
Whatever. He had a great part of the season, and then but he was like too popular, and Carmelo Anthony actually had the Knicks. They didn't make any offer to him. They didn't
Okay.
offer no offer at all. Another team offered him like 20, 30 million or something like that.
That seems like a lot of money.
Well, yeah, he was playing really good, and he was also drawing a crowd.
But he wanted to be on the Knicks.
He was playing on the Knicks.
Oh, okay.
He
And
was just
even though he was crushing, they were like, "We don't want you again next season."
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
pretty much.
interesting. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder why-
Interesting Carmelo Anthony story.
Yeah.
Different Carmelo Anthony.
Well, this Carmelo Anthony, with a K, he's a young dude who was at, I think, some sort of a meet at school, maybe like a football meet or whatever, and they're in a tent that's on the school property, and some kid, young kid,
a tent. So he couldn't have gotten away.
well, yeah, I mean, the doors were wood. So he could have gotten away at any moment. I mean, the thing's made of fabric or plastic or whatever, but some kid gets
So the
up.
doors were wood. Is that a Freudian slip? What are you
It
doing?
might
here,
have been
David?
there. And this kid sits down in the seat. And when the kid that was originally sitting there comes back and asks him to move, he says basically like, you.
Yeah.
One thing leads to another. He's asked to leave like 15 times. He never leaves. And then I guess the one kid touched him, which is you're not supposed to touch.
Don't be touching me.
You're not supposed to touch him. So he stabbed him. He stabbed him in the heart and he killed him. And that was like a really big, what would you call it? Story, for a good couple of months there, it gripped the nation until the next thing came along and it took our attention, but it was stoking the flames of the race war. Now this dude, Carmelo Anthony, he's finally been sentenced. And I think he got sentenced to like 35 years or something like that. I could be wrong. It's a lot.
Yeah. 35 years. He's got to serve at least half.
Right.
Or is it 35 to life? Doesn't matter.
How do you feel about the sentencing?
Little light.
Little light.
I think he's. I don't want to say it on here because we're not going to be able to put it on YouTube. But like,
well,
I don't know.
We could use illusions.
The sentence should be, "What did you do?"
Oh yeah.
What did you do?
So maybe reciprocate that on live television. Remember what we did to Saddam Hussein?
Yeah.
What is happening? Who said that? Who said that? Who did that?
They're going to put him in jail. People will forget about him. He'll rot there for a little bit. And I don't even know if he'll be out in, 16 years for good behavior. It's going to take forever. So whatever, you threw your life away, stupid.
Michael Manifesto says, I hope you all mentioned DeCarlos being unfit to
to stand trial.
Is that the dude from the train?
Yeah, the Irina stabber.
Being unfit to stand trial might stem from him saying he's hearing voices. Didn't he say they implanted him with something, real or fake? The whole thing is disgusting. So yeah, that's the guy that stabbed the Ukrainian chick on the train. And he was, before the stabbing even happened, there was another incident where he was recorded communicating with police saying that a foreign object had been put into him against his will without his consent and was controlling him. So he was saying that sort of thing leading up to it. Whether or not there's actually a foreign substance in him, if you might use your imagination, they put some sort of like graphene oxide in his body. That was
shout out to Ian Crossland.
Yeah,
they said he's unfit to stand trial.
Sure.
Crazy.
Sure. So it's a heavy year for
whites,
for blacks killing whites. And now this kid has been, what's this? This is ABC 7 federal judge ruled that he was unfit to stand trial.
You know what?
Due to mental illness.
I don't even know if I disagree. I'm not saying that he shouldn't be punished, but like unfit mentally.
Well, he was saying this before.
And we did nothing about it.
Well, yeah, go figure.
And we let him walk the streets and take the bus.
We let him take the bus. And I saw there was a guy on the train or bus, whatever it was, recently with a knife. And he's like threatening passengers and he's screaming like, this is the same place where DeCarlos killed. Like he was on the same train and he's threatening. So it's like same place, same kind of people, same problem. Why would you live there? I mean, yeah, I get it. Pete says MK Ultra is very real. I think that's a high likelihood because obviously what this does is it stokes the flames of a race war, of civil unrest and social divide. And so
we were just talking to Matt about butt sex.
Sure, yeah.
Hard segue.
He just really wants to talk about butt sex. Yeah. I go, Matt, what are you doing, man? Why are we talking about this?
And you know, his point when he was talking about like your wife,
my wife,
what you do with her was not necessarily about butt sex.
No, not me. Like, not what I do with my wife. Let's just
what you do with
my wife. Anybody's wife.
What I do.
What they do with their wives.
Yeah.
What you do with your own wife. The proverbial you.
It could be
based,
but he wasn't necessarily talking about that. But he was like, "Well, what was the issue with the people?" And then he goes, "Well, why did all the people initially all immediately go to like that? I was talking about butt sex when I said that you should be doing." And I was like, "Well, because that's like people. That's what they're thinking that you're saying."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, not necessarily." He goes, "But like, hey, listen, that's your thing." And I go, "Okay, there's a discussion to be had there at least."
Sure.
And we're talking about New York City.
Oh yeah.
The Lower East Side. Not the butt sex capital of the world. That would be Tel Aviv.
Yeah, but it's not very far from
I can imagine
the top leaderboard.
Let's say in diversity of butt sex, like
true
that for sure, 100%. It's not just
maybe
Jews
even
blasting.
Volume, right? Just because
seminal volume.
Yeah, Israel is the size of New Jersey. Tel Aviv is very small.
They get very sleepy.
Well, that's the idea. Like when it comes to your wife,
who?
What if she's like
my wife?
She goes like. Then is it okay?
Well, I don't think so. Because if it does hurt, that probably means that you've been using that up a little bit. Give her a break.
True, yeah. Give her a break.
Give her a break, guys.
Can she just you got to be careful.
Stop! He has a brain injury.
You have to be careful. You can't just do that.
This
you can't.
episode's full of drops.
It's so many drops.
So the point I was making was that I was like, okay, do you think that there's a correlation between all of this like sodomy that's happening in New York City and then the spirit that floats over it
that makes a black dude go in the streets as he gets fucking.
And I think that spirit. So here's the thing. I think that black people are probably going to be more violent in general.
Higher rates of gay, also.
Yes, but I also think that they're more susceptible to spirits. Like they're more open. Like if you go to a black church, they're like, exuberant. And the crazy thing too is that it comes out in their music, comes out in their dancing. So it's like it flows right through them. Whatever the spirit is, hopefully it's a good one.
Yeah.
In New York City, most of the time, no, it's going to be the spirit we just mentioned.
Right.
So should we be living like you said, why do you live there?
No. I mean, even outside of the spiritual heaviness of a place, the constant threat of violence is so obvious. It's so obvious. Anytime, and I know it's my understanding it's worse now, but when I was a younger, kind of a teenager, and I would go to the city for whatever dumb shit I was going there for.
This is what we were arguing before.
Anal sex is behavior, and
it was stinky.
Clip that.
So when I used to go there, it was very obvious that like the potentiality for violence was much higher than just being back at home in New Jersey. Like it was like any moment something
you could feel it. You
Yeah.
could feel it's like about to pop off. It's like because that's like a spirit of this place that you're walking through.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
it's
the conditions have been set that way, and they continue to be set that way. I think through our iniquity, but definitely through some butt sex.
Well, interestingly enough, New York was and is one of those places where like a lot of this occult practice happened, just based probably on the fact that it was one of the earliest colonies settled. Therefore, people have been doing this shit there for a lot longer.
Think about the wars that were happening here, like just to found this country, was like a lot of that shit was happening right there in Midtown too.
Yeah. So when you go through New York, I mean, a lot of that architecture, if you can risk looking up for a moment, and not getting stabbed in the chest, you can see like, wow, these are old buildings, man. And the history there it's haunted as shit. That's a haunted place. Anal sex.
Over anal sex.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if that's if those are your two options, you go
Very
annual
funny.
sex.
This is a pro-Trump,
yes, it is,
anti-anal sex Christian podcast. Actually, kind of falls in line with the rest of them, right?
I don't have a problem with it. This is a Goyim podcast. So here, what do I have?
What do you have?
This is
Show me something.
Okay, this is Jeff Metcalf.
That's the guy that got killed, or the dad.
The father of the kid that got stabbed by Carmelo Anthony. And there was a time, if you remember, when he came out and he did a little talk and he said that this wasn't a racial thing.
Yeah.
And the internet, who was unafraid to say so, groaned at that. Like, dude, it's a racial thing. You just lost your kid and you're trying to watch your
appeal to the masses,
do good press. It seems like those days have long since passed. He has some choice words now. Let's hear what he's got to say.
The race card, black fatigue, it's real. I'm sorry. He's the only one in your family without a damn record. I guess that's something to brag about in your culture. I got a new name for Mello, okay? Because he was such this little boy y'all were trying to portray. How about Watermelon Felon? How's that?
Damn, hit the explosion button for that one. Watermelon Felon.
That's crazy.
That really rolls off the tongue. That's a certified banger.
It is a banger because of
Funk
the guy's
Master
name.
Flex.
Funk Master Flex Night.
Carmelo, the Watermelon Felon. Whoa.
I'm trying to find, because like about a year ago, when this happened,
he was singing a different song.
Fumbled all over himself to apologize.
Well, what happens is you spend your time on the internet looking at the public opinion of what's been going on, and you find countless black people saying your son deserved to die.
I've been actively ignoring and not engaging with the black community because I've just been watching them.
The Watermelon Felons?
Some of them. One of them said that he's like, black people need to hurry up and leave this country.
Yeah, I think we have that. We have that.
We have that. Go ahead and play that. That's
okay.
Fucking, I was watching. I was like, just very tempted. I've been trying to be a better.
It's hard.
Christian.
It's hard.
In general, but
it's hard with all these watermelon felons out here. Okay, here, let's bring this up.
Watermelon juice all over my good Christianity.
right in front of my Christianity.
Right in front of my Christianity. How dare you?
Podcaster Larry Reed calls for mass exodus.
Larry Reed.
I don't know who he is. But let's
Listen,
see.
it's crazy.
Begin to think about this America and the white people problem that we have. I'm going to make a statement.
White people problem?
Oh man, that's crazy.
I mean, the gas. It's true. I mean, I'm trying to understand it from his
go
perspective.
ahead, steelman him. Steelman his position.
It's like,
Let's talk about this white people problem.
Imagine all these white people
stabbing me in the chest.
Stabbing me in the chest. Asking me not to stab them in the chest.
Oh my God. Can you
asking
believe
me
it?
not to steal from their stores.
Can you believe it when they asked me to get out of their seat?
Asking me not to rape their daughters?
Because I sat in their seat.
I thought this was a proper country.
You're going to ask me.
You going to ask me?
How about I stab you in the chest? Oh my God.
Play this just fucking crazy,
Oh my
man.
God.
We know that Martin Luther King, the beginning of his work was all about integration.
Perhaps
we do
not
know that later on that did change.
In retrospect.
Integration has had great benefits.
For who?
For you.
Who has benefited off of this?
For you, you're
integration.
Yeah, you're sitting in all the technology that white people built, talking into a microphone that a German guy made.
I sit
It's
before
been
you
tremendous.
as a Jewish bioweapon. My father, I'm pretty sure, was here illegally, maybe before I was born. I'm not sure, but I know he's not the most upstanding example of when immigration is a success. And even I can look at all of these circumstances and go, well, it doesn't seem that the people that were here before benefited.
No, it
from
doesn't seem like
integration.
particularly good for them or their children.
Martin Luther Bling.
Dang.
That's crazy, dumbass, actual. That's crazy.
I think now, unless you must stay in America, unless you are supposed to be in the USA.
What does that mean?
Otherwise, if you're black, integration has had great benefits. I'm telling you, and I'm saying this as a collective, let's join.
You are one man. What are you talking about? I'm saying this as a collective. I'm going to say.
I don't know if Keisha's saying this to him.
No,
or
she's
is she
saying, she's saying goodbye
no,
to
she's
him.
leaving. All right.
I am going to put money on what's going to happen. Let's say this does spark a mass exodus, which
It's
it
not.
won't.
Yeah.
Which it will not. But if it did, the very first thing that American blacks would do when they got to Africa
is fuck it up. Well, I mean, it's already fucked
they
up.
would
so.
sell the other blacks as slaves because it's
Oh,
already
I
happening.
thought you were going to say they sell them watermelon.
No.
spears, and they'll
Well,
probably-
give them all diabetes.
that
They
whole
wouldn't be able to
country up.
get. How would they get it? You know, they're not going to figure out all that shit. But what I am saying is, there is already slave trade going on in Africa, in Ghana, in where do we liberate? Where do we liberate all those people? Libya.
Yeah.
All those people that we liberated. It's now
From
an open
Libya.
Yeah. It's an open air slave trade. They would immediately
take part in it
because
it's low hanging fruit. It's easy.
It's low hanging
selling,
fruit.
Selling your diabetes ridden, neighbor Kool-Aid pineapples.
There's
Or
no
crack.
EBT. Yeah, there's no EBT. There's no system upon which these people would be able to be sustained. So they would have to figure it out. And that would just be selling other people. And I'm saying that I'm saying the type of person that would leave America for this, because obviously there's tons of black people that are like, I have a regular job. I don't even concern myself with this stupid shit at all. And you go, all right, cool. Amen. Crushing. But the type of person that feigns outrage enough to leave the country is the same type of person that once they realized there was no system to receive them and put them on some sort of benefits and do all this shit that we do here in America, they would do what they do here, which is violence and stealing and things like that. But the low morality nature of the things they would engage in would make them right next to, they were like, okay, yeah, slavery's not a big jump at all. Like we would just go and enter this slave trade.
What a tragedy. I mean,
and what's funny is they'll have cell phones and they'll be like, yo, we out here selling niggas in the streets. And we would get to see that. That's exactly what happened.
This place of its benefits and make our mass exodus and go home and build. I repeat, integration has had great benefits, Black people.
For
some of us.
Well,
let's drain this place of its benefits and make our mass exodus.
Already have drained
go
this place of its benefits.
He's saying the quiet part out loud, right?
Yeah.
Let's drain this place of its benefits. It's been very. I mean, look. This is just one dude saying this.
He's floating the idea. A lot of people do think, and nobody's going to do anything about it.
Nobody's going to do that.
But the thought is just, I think it's so asinine because it's like, just take responsibility. That's really all we're asking. And we're not saying like it's any of your fault that that kid did that to another kid.
No.
But it's emblematic of your entire culture when you guys are running out there making excuses for it. Don't do that.
Yeah, and then it happens again and again and again.
And then it's like it's a really horrible thing that happened.
It's crazy to say we're going to make a mass exodus, but we're going to drain this place of its benefits before we go. So we're going to drain. We're going to become we're going to openly admit that many of us are parasites on the system. Yeah, leech on society. We're going to do our final suck, whatever we can of this country, suck it dry, and then we're going to bounce.
And it would have no effect on the country.
Honestly,
it would affect like a lot of the Jewish media because like that's their main target audience.
Who would listen to the music about?
Who would buy this?
Well, actually, there's enough Wiggers now. They have sufficiently infected.
No, I think Wiggers revert back to their. We've seen Wiggers revert back to their standard basis after just a couple of months.
Yeah, a normal white person is just a Wigger who leaves, like, you know how a boar is just a pig that leaves the farm.
Yeah,
that's what a Wigger is. When a white person leaves the farm, they get coarse hair. You know what I'm really tired of, by the way? While we slept comfortably.
What a crazy thing to say.
Yeah, well, while we slept comfortably in our beds, unbeknownst to us, a new creature was forming in the darkness. And that is a young lad, a white kid, who wears pajama pants outside, which, you know, in itself is bad enough, but also unironically wears a shower cap or a silk bonnet. That's a thing now.
Oh,
that's what I said. Unaware, unbeknownst to us, while we slept in our rooms, comfy wumpy, and didn't realize that.
I thought you were gonna say Jack. I was like, oh no,
no. I got neighbors that look like that. Yeah, that is certified.
That's like a Southern thing. Stop it, Nancy. Stop it.
Yeah, I guess you could call it a Southern thing, but it's the shower cap has replaced the do-rag.
Yeah,
that's something that I was noticing on Timeline Cleanse. In fact, it became one of the stars for the 4-star fights. And but now it's eked out into white people. White people will formal Walmart attire. Agreed.
I've seen that before.
I cannot. It's one of the
so
worst.
It's not
things.
just a Southern thing. That's more of a like
it's a cultural thing. It's a cultural thing now. Yeah. So it's synonymous with, like, you know, to say it's a Southern thing, you'd have to say like sagging your pants or wearing a do-rag or any of those things was a Southern thing. It's like, no, it's a Black culture thing that is eked into
the problem
Wiggerdom.
is, like, I started.
I see it where I am too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's interesting because I only started seeing it when I moved to Florida, so I was like, oh, maybe just
it was just the timing.
People down
the culture
here
was shifting, and that's now what's happening. Chef hats, but the only thing they cook up is crack.
What the man?
Don't forget the fuzzy slides. Yeah, dude, I went to my son's graduation. And there was a lady there with her baby showing up. I guess she had a kid that was graduating too, and she was wearing big fuzzy black chick wearing big fuzzy slippers. I'm like, bro, like, come on, embarrassing.
They be doing shit like this out there. I feel like this show, but this is kind of what it has been about the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. This is Neph to America is whatever's culturally significant at at the time.
Stop being culturally significant.
Please, I beg of thee. I beg of thee.
He's just dancing. This is they're protesting. I don't know why this white guy's there protesting the Carmelo Anthony verdict.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
In an America show. Honestly, that's just as dumb.
Yeah, you're just showing up to get beat up.
So that's like these are the dynamics.
Look at his face.
Yeah, you have this guy who showed up in America shirt to protest protesters protesting a verdict.
And he thinks what he's going to do is he's going to show off how he is the opposite. I have buttons on my shirt my hands behind my back. I'm calm. I'm composed the whole time. It's like, yeah, dude, everybody knows that's the case.
You don't even have to be there.
You don't have to be there.
We have a law system that's dealing with this.
Well,
and they have, for the most part. Also, your protesting wasn't going to change their verdict anyway.
That's
so you're
for
just
sure.
there putting yourself in danger like an asshole.
You're gonna get beat up.
This dude here is just doing like these are the
doing like monkey hopping around and shit.
I'm really trying. What does this have to do with the trial?
This is. So I'll tell you what's going on, and you can find.
He won, guys. You gotta let him out of jail now. You gotta let him out of jail.
That's how the judicial system works, right?
I'm pretty sure that's how it works in Africa.
So what happens is,
that's crazy, man.
I know, dude.
What are we looking at?
Well, here, let's do it again.
Oh no,
no, go ahead. Fucking just do it again. We'll just do it again. This is in Tampa.
No.
This is in our neck of the woods. This is where I used to live.
They protesting this in Tampa too,
bro.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
huh?
go ahead. Call this protest. We call it protest. That's fine.
Remove that screen.
Free Carmelo. It is fat.
Maybe not.
It's just a child. It's a fat diabetic child.
What are they saying?
Hey, bro. Weren't you on motherfucking jury selection? Bitch. Weren't you on jury selection?
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
This is what they're doing. They're going up to crackheads and they're saying you were on jury selection.
That's hilarious.
And then they're beating them up. Like, bro, what
No,
the?
I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, the hell you was.
I never been on jury selection.
Was.
Here, you fat.
You have a
black
job.
bitch.
I didn't even have teeth.
I'm crackhead, bitch. I am a crackhead. Why are you doing this to me? Yeah. So
here's fun. Carmelo Anthony says he's penniless, can't afford a lawyer for appeal, despite pocketing $625,000 after his conviction. That was the GoFundMe. You remember that?
by the way, they bought a G-Wagon with that.
100%.
No, I posted about it. They bought a G-Wagon with that. That's if you Google that, just say G-Wagon Carmelo Anthony.
No.
Anybody can Google it right now,
No
and
way.
even the AI search results will say, well, actually, yes.
Actually, yes, they did buy that.
They did. They got their son a public defender, and they bought a G-Wagon for themselves.
There's no way, dude.
Oh, no, that's real, dude. That's real.
So tired.
That video you just scrolled past is another one. They walk up on the crackhead on the street. Yeah, do those two. Let's do that one right there.
These two? Okay.
Where he runs up and he punches that crackhead in the face because he was on the jury selection.
Chat,
too.
are you getting fatigued from this? Because I don't want to.
Chat, we're going to move on soon, I promise.
We're gonna bear with us. Hold on.
He was on jury selection.
What?
He's a vet, dude. He's a vet. He's a vet. He ain't been on jury selection.
I ain't worried about that.
This is how they're judging white woman in her 40s. White man.
That's the way they know. Oh my God. The list of jury for Carmelo Anthony. White woman in her 40s.
Can we focus
white
on the
man
Indian
in her 40s?
man
White
in
man.
30s or 40s?
Oh my God.
You on jury? When you on jury?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
You on jury selection?
I kind of like that. I like the idea of so I'm gonna call you Knicks, and you guys could call me jury selection.
That's fine. I'm okay
fine.
with that.
But you got to be okay with me calling you a bunch of knickers.
I don't. So you know, this is kind of old hat, and it's not because this is some shit that we do. It's just God.
yeah,
Okay, here, let's do this one.
This is a fun
This
one.
one's been going very viral. I haven't watched it with the audio on, so
This is the
I'm
same
excited.
video as last time, right? As the last guy where she's doing like a dance or something.
Oh yeah, so same shit. This is their modality for dealing with it.
I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion here.
Just like Carmelo was doing. I'm glad you just said that. That's what Carmelo was doing. Protecting his motherfucking self.
I don't have.
He was protecting himself by stabbing a dude in the chest.
I don't even know what she said, but I've seen this exact crash out behavior, and I'm not even so like I wouldn't even call this crash out because it's almost default, you know? Like you're always at this sort of base level. But I've seen this at a 99-cent store.
Yeah, you could be talking about anything.
So we could talk about like she's trying to return a
She could actually be having a
soap
good
holder. No, you can tell like the furrowed lips. She's not happy. She's talking to a cashier that has no that can't help her.
Yes,
you know, and this is the behavior.
I have an opinion. I don't have an opinion here.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. The package is open. You don't have the credit card that you used to pay for it, and you have no receipt. There's nothing that I can do for
I
you.
would really like to help you because I'd
want
like
this
you to
to
leave.
stop. Yeah, I would like this to
but
stop.
I can't do it.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm not the manager. I don't even have the ability to do that.
And this is your POV from behind of a bulletproof glass at the fried chicken spot.
Yeah. It's like my manager is the only one who can approve that. He's not here. And they go, well, you could approve it. You're here. And they go, I don't know the code that he uses to punch into the cash register
POV,
to even do that.
You gave her dark meat instead of white meat.
I am so sorry, ma'am. There's nothing I can do. And then she starts knocking shit off the counter, slamming into the plexiglass guard.
POV, you're the post delivery man, and you're 15 minutes late with their welfare check.
You know what?
Honestly, you should put it over anything. It's crazy. I've seen people do this in a pharmacy.
I would like
to
send something. What's that?
I sent something.
Oh, and
Nancy, don't be doing this.
You be careful, Nance. What are you sending?
Nancy wants to get involved.
Is it in the
show.
private chat?
Remember the last episode when she wouldn't even read our super
nothing
chat?
gets going like in the production room. Okay.
Oh, this is actually very funny. Juanita Broderick has blocked me though. It's cool.
Juanita Broderick. Who's that?
Juanita Broderick. She's the one that got raped by.
I have it here.
I got it.
Oh, okay. I
Pull
didn't
it up.
know.
Here we go. Boom. This is crazy. It's crazy work.
Yo, AI is actually kind of cool.
No, this is a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
What do you want us to do? what do you want us to do at this point? What? I'm lost for it. I don't know what to do. I got 5 boys. I don't know what. I ain't got nothing to tell them no more. You can't walk away no more.
You can't be
We're gonna get that as a drop. What do you want me to do?
You can't walk away no more.
You can't walk away no more.
You can't even stab a white kid in the chest no more.
What do you want? We can't even walk away.
Make America great again. What happened to America?
What do you want me to do?
It's crazy because this could be her.
Dude, what do you want us to do at this point? What?
I love that. I love it.
What do you want us to do at this point?
Patrick Starr is a delegate to the black community. What do you want us to do at this point? We have tried
Patrick Starr.
all options. He was in a canvas tent. He could have entered underneath any flap.
I will tell you what.
You expect him to not stab this man in the chest? What do you want us to do?
And you know what I saw? I saw his public defender doing a live stream.
What the does this imply? I don't wait.
That you have to do anything?
Well, listen.
I'm lost for it. I don't know what to do. I got 5 boys. I don't know what. I ain't got nothing to tell them no.
I got 5 boys, and I don't know what to tell them because I've been telling them their whole life. Stab in the chest if he says anything to you. If he's looking at you sideways, you stab him in the chest and you twist that knife, boy.
Don't ever let it disrespect you.
Now you're telling me. Now you're gonna tell me
where is Ja?
Now you're gonna tell me that all the shit that I've been saying since childhood.
Oh my
he ain't
God.
got no daddy.
Oh my God.
Just mommy giving advice, and now you contradicting mommy.
I see. This is what's crazy
It's
too.
insane.
Is like what's it? She goes, I got 5 boys. What am I supposed to do? As if that perspective
Number one,
sounds like
get the dad involved in their life. As a matter of fact, that might not be a good idea because he might be in jail.
Oh, and
too.
he'll definitely tell him to stab him. But the point of view
This is crazy.
sounds like you just watched a black kid get stabbed in the heart. Like that's not what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it sounds like they're killing us in the
Well,
streets. Like no.
They're locking us up forever for
That's
killing
really
them in the
what it is.
streets.
They're locking us. We can't even stab a white boy no more. What am I supposed to do with these 5 boys? And they hungry. They got knives.
They stabby.
They stabby. What am I supposed to do with these knives?
Crazy world we live in.
All right, let's
We're changing gears.
I don't know if we're changing gears.
Let's shift gears, baby.
I gotta look at the content.
Okay, we got.
It's literally this kid dead
We are
in a
literally
coffin.
we're slaves to the content.
Oh, damn it.
Well, bring it up.
We'll do it. Yeah, it's fine.
Unbiased content.
Yeah.
We're only bringing up what the algorithm feeds us.
That's really it.
Yeah, I
And-
know. Yeah, Kate, we know you like this, but
Kate, come on.
we just had a 3-hour conversation with Jed, and he was saying, "Hey, be better."
Yeah, and
we said we'll try.
you guys also got to. Not that I care about.
We've exhausted Amy.
Amy's exhausted. Yeah. We have a live chat for the audience who listens. We have a live chat full of Patreon people that are watching, and all of them are like, "Keep it going." I just wonder, like, out of the thousands and thousands of, because the body of people that listen on Spotify and elsewhere is huge compared to the few people
might not like that.
And I don't care what they like. We got here by doing exactly whatever we want to do. But I just wonder.
I like the idea of like black people thinking that white people need an oil change from their chest every so often. Like, I don't know what to tell these
You got
kids
too
no
many
more.
fluids in here.
You got too many fluids. Let me turn that knife a little bit.
Oh, too many fluids in
You
here.
got to make sure you drip them over the pan. You don't want to get that blood over the concrete. They're gonna have to switch that shit like Charlie Kirk, baby.
I'll have to pickle a couple of pineapple spears in that shit. Here, let's put this on. I don't know what this is.
I can't do it. I can't do this.
Pickle a couple of pineapple spears.
Here we go.
This is something that should not happen to young kids with just having a lemonade stand.
A South Boston father says his young son and daughter were threatened with a gun by 2 other children at their lemonade stand Wednesday afternoon.
What color were they?
No, stop it.
What color were the 2 other
basketball enjoyers?
Oh, so they were Knicks fans.
MSG ticket holders. What were they?
Couple of little knickers, huh?
It happened at the corner of East and West 9th Streets.
And they said, we're just going to take this. And they took my sons and daughters kind of their money
Was it?
bank that they had, all their cash.
At the corner of East and West 9th? So it's like they got like an East 9th and a West 9th
but
right
when
there
your
at the same
fucking
time?
streets are named after numbers,
Mhm.
you don't let your kids make lemonade stands.
Ooh, that's actually a good point. Yeah. You better have like a name, and it better be
Mulberry.
Something.
Better not be
yeah,
Martin Luther King.
something about a tree or an animal.
Yeah, oak.
If it's named after a person or a number, you're kind of right. Because the numbers represent a grid, and the grid represents just like we got to keep these people organized.
Yes.
We got to keep them in a box.
We got to keep
somehow.
them longitude, latitude, but also is X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, like by us, like I think that we're on like Bonita Road. It's like because it's pretty.
Bonita.
And then there's one for Mariposa.
You
and I
live
go,
next to a Buena Vista Boulevard?
Do you live next
dude.
to a Mariposa Way? That means butterfly way. That's the way
Buena
the butterflies
Vista means
fly.
good view.
A Griffin Road? Maybe Griffins
Yeah,
flew here at
that's
one
nice.
point. This is beautiful.
But if
Martin
they go
Luther King
1,
Boulevard?
2, 3.
1, 2,
4,
3.
5, 6.
You're in between East and West.
Yeah.
Third on Martin Luther King Boulevard. I'm like, you're basically dead.
This guy knows where the fuck he lives.
You're already buried.
This looks like Elizabeth.
This guy, you know where
the
live.
fuck you live.
David Byrne. Oh,
Dummy.
your children got robbed.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Are you surprised? What are you talking about? That's
And as they did that, they flashed a gun that they
Real
had
quick,
in their waist.
pause it. You're selling lemonade where there's no grass.
no grass at all in sight.
No grass at all?
No grass at all. Yeah. And
big
it's
problem
one-way
there.
streets. It's one ways. Yes. Look, even the street is a one-way. So you got to go up this one and you could go down the next one. You live in the hood.
Have kids started selling like the Kool-Aid pineapple stands? Like, cause that would slap.
If you do, you need to carry.
You better carry.
You better have a gun.
And you better honestly be showing when you're selling them. Be like, these are $12 each, player. And then you show them, and he goes, all right, player, I don't want no trouble, just some pineapples, you know?
You see, they walk up to your lemonade stand
Matt's
and they
coming
go,
in here, no butt sex, Matt.
They go, yo, what basketball team you rep?
You the Spurs? You the Pacers?
Don't say Knicks.
Don't say the Knickers.
Oh, you a couple little knickers, huh?
Matt, you're a basketball?
Which immediately.
No, he
yeah,
isn't.
he's a soccer guy. I told you.
When I was a kid, but then I watched like 20 years ago. They
Black people beat each other
All-Star
up?
Game, and when they announced their name for the All-Star game, they came out like it was WWF.
Yeah.
Never watched the NBA game ever again, dude.
Amen.
Ever again.
I saw you. My dad asked you, and you look like horrified that
Yeah.
he would even ask. You're like, I don't
No,
watch
I
that.
just felt bad.
It was very similar to when your dad said, "Can you tithe to this thing for the
Same
missions?"
thing. You've hurt my dad now twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did do the hurt thing again, bro.
He walked away with like sad like
Yeah,
that.
I literally said, "¿Qué pasó, papá?"
He's like, you don't
¿Qué
know.
pasó, papá?
And he says, he said, yeah, Daniel doesn't enjoy basketball either. And it's really sad.
He likes it like that.
They just like die hard.
Pictures of him and his brother and his cousin. And
Well, I know they play dominoes and they like
they play
football.
basketball,
No, he likes baseball a lot.
He likes
Baseball's
baseball.
his shit.
Yeah.
But does he not see the way that black people behave after the games?
Why is it?
Well, no, it's well, okay. I mean,
Knicks fans.
Just say the way people behave.
I know Amy doesn't like when Matt's on the episodes, but this is why we put him on the episodes. It's called cultural enrichment.
Oh, if we enrich him this episode.
Amy, she's in the chat hanging out. And she's not happy you're here.
Oh, look what Lainey says. I can't repeat what Lainey says.
You guys are just making it up, then I'm here.
Stop.
Take that off the screen. That's not true.
Don't put that on the screen,
Oh,
Nancy.
my
Okay, play the video.
goodness.
Let's
All right,
see,
we're gonna play
let's
the
see the
video.
rest of
They
this.
killed his kids or something.
My sons and daughter's first
This
reaction was
kid's
just
selling
to
lemonade.
take whatever
He has a lemonade
On the
stand in a
corner
black
and-
neighborhood. Got robbed.
A couple of Knicks fans came up to him.
That's a true story.
He's
white guy just went to the hood and opened a lemonade stand on the corner that looks like that.
See, honestly, the way this guy looks too, like he does not look like.
No way, dude.
The whole thing does seem like bullshit.
No kidding. You guys still watch news that has like a 7 on the bottom? Like that's.
This is the only trusted news source.
So you
Play
mean to
the
tell
video.
me that you're watching?
David Burns says the thieves took off with cash, which hasn't been found.
It was heartbreaking. It was chilling. I was honestly like,
He's in Boston?
He's in Boston.
This can't be real, especially at their age. And it's just something that, if you're just having a nice innocent lemonade stand, it's something that should never happen to you. This is something that
Your kids made $50 at a lemonade stand. That's actually kind of
Not
bold.
bad. They were crushing.
No, dude, a lemonade stand today would make $100 easy.
Yeah, but
Walk in front of the camera.
in
it's
the
fine.
hood, go ahead, walk in front of the camera. So what else do I got? Okay, we're gonna depart after this. We'll move on to greener pastures, but I just wanted to show you this one. So this comes from this dude. This guy is like a real
Greener pastures is like you could sell lemonade on.
You
that.
could sell lemonade in these pastures. So the guy who posted this goes by the Black Tucker Carlson. Are you familiar with him?
No.
He's kind of a big account on X, and it's basically just all about like kill Whitey.
Oh, cool.
And,
I did. Actually, I might have seen this.
Yeah. So he posted this picture, and it literally, I mean, the caption is fantastic. It says, "All white people, let's kill America." And it's sucking this dude. But this is
like a parody account, or is
no? This is a real ass dude.
No,
I've checked in on him every once in a while. He's posting like videos of himself talking and stuff. Like this is a real dude that really.
Why
believes
should
this
the
shit.
visibility be limited? Let people see this. Click on his profile. I want to see his profile.
Oh, I can't. Because it's a picture. But I can try to find him real quick. What is it? The Black Tucker Carlson.
B1 Tucker Carlson.
B1 Tucker Carlson. Okay, give me a second here.
That's hilarious.
Oh wait, I don't want to use that tab because that was
Very good chance it could be a white person stoking racial fumes.
B1.
Also a good chance that it's legitimately a black person because I've been told that by a black person to my face.
So here, well, I guess we'll do a little stroll through his
boy, this is
page
gonna
if
be
you want to do that.
horrific.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
let's see.
So the Black Tucker Carlson, Black American nationalist. I don't even know if that makes sense.
Black American, that's funny.
178.3. So
how much?
178.3 thousand followers.
Okay.
He's in Florida. Oh, great. He's gonna we'll be the epicenter of the race war. They'll come and stab us. It's just like, the kid burning in hell, and when will they learn y'all not even strong as we are? And then it's white dudes getting knocked out by black people in the streets, and I'm proud to be a black man. It's just a whole thing. It's the opposite of timeline cleanse, I guess. Eddie lied under oath. I don't know what this is, but all of it is just race war shit. Right, 35 years later, Carmelo Anthony's going to be buffing in jail, and this kid is going to be a rotting corpse under the ground.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah,
But I think it's more telling. Go up 5,000 likes on that, huh?
5,000 likes.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's every black person on Twitter really fucks with this content.
Pretty much.
Yeah, man. So I don't want to go down this fucking
likes.
Look. Charlie Kirk fucked around and found out with it. So Charlie Kirk's dead, and so is this guy.
Oh, no, how many likes on these?
Y'all still like memes on this app? 1,000 likes.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, man, smoking on the dead kid.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Okay, well, let's move on.
It's fun.
We're gonna have a move on. That's what we're gonna do.
We're just saying you can't continue to leech off our society.
But I think I am.
But good memes though. Good memes, bro. I got some more black news.
Oh,
you want to see it?
Okay.
I guess it's black news.
No, go ahead. Let's look at the black news. Oh, you hit the wrong button.
No. Well, I got to pull something else up. We're in a different section.
Dude, I'll
of the
tell you
show.
what. I get fatigued a
What are you
lot
gonna tell
quicker
me?
than I used to be.
You want to tell me what? I'll tell you what.
Oh, we're going to messages from. Well, I do have a couple of things.
Messages from mom.
What did I even have?
Well, I guess we could just do one message from mom.
Actually, I don't really have. Okay, if we have one message from mom, then that's fine. We'll
No,
do
you
that.
reminded me because you have a black guy from Florida. So I was like, oh shit, black guy from Florida. Let's check this out. We have some news from Florida.
Okay.
You want to read that?
Oh, Leesburg. Anyone ever stay at Leesburg Hospital?
That's like right behind the main street.
I don't know if I've ever. I think I might have seen it. Yeah.
I bought my dad there. Remember when I went to the hospital? The whole thing.
Yeah.
We were in Leesburg Hospital. It's pretty nice.
I was in intensive care unit. I was under a breathing tube for 17 days. Woke up feeling near death. While I'm asking others, I'm asking others if they've seen a crazy looking creature up on the ceiling tile.
What?
It was not earthly or human, but looked like a porthole and some worm-like creature that would morph into a human head, then morph back into some maggot parasite-looking thing. I have no history of schizophrenia. I'm a very sane and pragmatic. I'm very sane and pragmatic, but this thing was very real and clear to me. Has anyone ever seen this before? That's interesting.
It sounds like what that Anon guy described, the guy that came along with Jerry Marzinski.
I remember I told you guys something very similar that I was experiencing when I was living in that shithole apartment before I moved out here, and I was going to sleep, and I could see like a portal opening behind my eyes, and it was so clear that I didn't want to look at it anymore. So I opened my eyes, but then I could still see it on my wall. And then I watched something start coming out of it. Like something started coming out of it, and I was like, nope, nope, nope. And I got like, got up and like looked at my phone and turned some lights on and was like, blinking a lot, like make that go away.
Damn, yeah, so that's happening at the hospital in Leesburg, huh?
I don't know if that's unique to Leesburg as much as
guy,
it's
Jose Bernal.
Jose Bernal.
I kind of have a mind to look this dude up now.
What you about?
For real. Let's see if we can find this guy. I'm not gonna.
Zelaram took a drink because I mentioned. Well, it wasn't quite a dream. I guess it was a dream. No, it wasn't a dream. In the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
All right. You pull up that other thing that you had.
So this is interesting.
I found him.
You found him already? Oh, his banner. Did you see his banner?
I don't want to pull up his shit on his banner is of the face of what I think is a reptilian. Up close reptilian.
Huh. We should not interact with him because he's as local as Leesburg.
Yeah, probably not.
And he will come out here and be like, "Yo, let me tell you about
everything.
I've seen
Reincarnate. Yeah, all right. So this dude, he might be a little crazy.
I would like to look through his page later, though.
Reincarnation, Soul Trap, Mega Compilation. Hell yeah.
The Soul Trap, the Archons, my butthole.
Yeah. We got to get him to talk to.
Oh, Marzinski, take a drink. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Man, I don't know, dude. I don't know. This guy might be a little crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you were seeing creatures on the tile of your...
If you got cats, one sign you're crazy.
Yeah, I would say that's accurate.
He would enjoy this show.
I know. That's why I said don't. Because if he would enjoy it a lot.
He'd be coming here every day.
He'd be like, I'm right next door.
You got bacon?
I like bacon.
This guy's crushing. All right. Shout out to this guy. Damn.
So this is a really interesting idea. And the idea is that the guy who was a magician on Joe Rogan's show, who was able to tell Joe Rogan his PIN number. We're out of
messages from mom, guys. We're not out of it, but we're out of the segment for the time being.
Yeah. You know what we could do is the occasional messages from mob, and we'll have the mob send us messages.
Who's the mob? These guys?
These retards.
Hey.
I'm just saying, if messages from mom dries up a little bit because she's busy or whatever.
We need like a spot that they could send it. DM Nancy.
Oh, yeah, DM Nancy. And then she can go through them, and if they're any good.
Her whole shit up.
She'll send it to us. Okay. Yeah, just go ahead and send it to Nancy. So so the idea here is that this magician was actually an Israeli spy.
Oh, that's the idea?
I mean, just here, let's let it play because he's now on Tucker Carlson doing the same thing. And you said this magician was where?
He was on he was on Joe Rogan doing that to Joe Rogan. Now he's on Tucker Carlson doing it to him. But he was the magician that was on stage. I don't know exactly the trick he was doing. Hey, that's very disrespectful, Sancho.
That's right.
He was doing a magic trick with Donald Trump as the shots popped off. And that, remember the black guy that ran through all greased up and they tackled him?
No, this is like the third assassination attempt.
The ballroom.
Yeah, the ballroom assassination attempt.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the ballroom.
As opposed to the Moloch room assassination attempt.
The ballroom is going to be fun when they build it. There's a whole underground tunnel underneath it. It's shaped like Solomon's temple. Why not?
So this guy's very sus.
Same nig.
Super sus.
Super sus.
So now here he is, Tucker Carlson.
And this might make you even more angry. So, is this your social security number?
Tucker Carlson?
Let me get my glasses.
Let me get my glasses.
Yeah, it certainly is. I don't know. How do you have my social security number? Well, so I have your social security number. I have your full name. Obviously, I don't think that's a secret.
Well, hold on.
Oh, look at his face.
I want to lay some.
Look at the posture of Tucker right now.
He immediately closed up.
Yeah, go back to his. Is there a picture of his? Go to him when he's like, yeah. See how relaxed he is,
and then watch him close up immediately.
He knows
number. Let me get my glasses.
Older before a little bit, but He looks a little tighter after.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Okay.
How do you have my social security number? Well, so I have your social security number.
Now, before we go any further, I just want you guys to think through this filter. Imagine this guy. The shtick is he's a magician.
It's not the same guy. Some they're saying bearded saints. It's not the same guy. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
The one that was at Trump's.
I don't even trust this guy because he doesn't have a beard anymore. Bearded saint cut off his beard. Now he has a mustache, and he's going to tell us what reality is about. Could be the case though. So imagine that this is actually a dude who is a spy, who's pretending to be a magician, who's, let's say an Israeli spy, and they're like, yeah, go to these shows. Show them, the pins to their bank accounts.
Everyone in the chat is saying that it is the same guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know. Not the same guy is the same guy. I don't know. You go to this, you go to Joe Rogan. This is how you threaten them publicly, right? Right before their eyes, right in front of their audience, you threaten them. You go, hey, here's the login shit for your bank account, bitch.
Yep.
Here's your social security number. Like, if this is not a magician and this is actually just a intelligence operative from...
Oh, he's saying this is not a magician. This is a pro hacker white hat.
Oh.
Huh. Changes the angle here.
That's crazy. I mean, still same in my book.
I have your full name. Obviously, I don't think that's a secret. I see all your fishing licenses and hunting licenses from Alaska, Oregon, Virginia. I mean, I found all the places that you do your thing.
Alaska, Oregon, Virginia, huh?
Yep. I even have your driver's license number in Florida.
Oh, that's
looks like you haven't changed your phone number in a long time.
1995.
Okay, so that
every mental patient in America has my phone number. Everybody is. I'm not afraid of people. I'm never going to be afraid of people. So
one thing I want to tell you.
He's like, I'm not afraid of Israel.
Yeah.
He's very afraid of Israel.
About how I have your social security number and why is kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. Have you heard of the National Public Data Breach?
No.
Okay, so
can I just say that I keep my assets in gold coins buried in a place that only my children can identify. So,
well,
I'm totally.
He's like, I know exactly where you keep it. Exactly where you keep it.
Safe. You can't drain my bank account.
Well, let me show you something. You might not be able to drain your bank account, but here is your signature from your warranty deed. So having your...
How do you have that? That is my actual signature.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Which is not my name, so I don't know how you would have that.
Oh, I pulled it from public record.
That is crazy.
Yep. So if I use your social, I have your general location. I know you use a PO box to buy everything. I found behind the PO box.
This is disrespectful.
I saw your.
Oh man, but I mean, you did invite him on. All right, so he didn't invite him under the auspices that he's a magician, which is like that's nefarious.
I thought he was a magician. I don't know shit.
Well, I mean, he's like, I don't know. He does shit with computers. He must be
same shit, right? Same thing. Sorcerer, wizard,
what do you think
magician.
I do over here?
Yeah. We have our own magician right here in studio.
It's like when he's Puerto Rican. So
every time you plug in a wire, it's a magic trick.
I will say this. All right, so Rogan invited a magician on. The guy did some crazy shit with him.
No, this is the same dude.
They're saying it is not.
No, they're just saying he's not a magician. So I guess the guy that Rogan...
No, so who's the guy? No. There was a guy that was a magician. All right, we have to clear this up.
Okay,
Nancy?
we'll do it. Yeah, can you try to find out, Nance, if this guy... I'll tell you his name. Because it says here, Joe freaked out. This guy was on Joe Rogan's. Yeah, and it says magician, but that doesn't mean that this is true or accurate. Maybe the comments are like, you idiot, this isn't true. Nope, nobody's saying that.
Nobody.
Oh, look, and then there's the picture of him that is not him at all. That doesn't look like him at all.
Different guy.
So people are just spreading the same misinformation.
That's the guy that was on Rogan. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know, man. White, it's hard to tell what white
people all look the same.
What you got to do with white people is you got to crack their chest open to find.
You got to find out what they bleed. What they bleed. Well, I want to keep watching this.
Is that Kool-Aid?
Your motorcycle transaction that you made. I have the old plate and the new plate with the Harley.
If he is a super hacker and you invited him on the show, you're kind of asking him to like prove it. Because I could just sit here and feed you a bunch of bullshit about being a super hacker, like I'm Chloe from 24. But like this guy's all right. He's like, all right, you invited me on. Here's some of the details. It's like, here it is.
Yeah,
it's kind of fair, I think. I don't know if it's fair, but it's like here's a display.
Man,
no.
Okay, it's interesting. Owen said that he reviewed Oz Perlman on Rogan and said he absolutely did pre-show stuff. So he's saying cold reads with pre-show, like data scraping and stuff like that, because all your crap is public. What's up, Nance? What do you got?
It says he's been on the show, but I don't know is this the episode?
Meaning he's been on Rogan's show?
Oh no, he's been on Tucker.
Right. But I'm wondering if this is the same guy who was also on Rogan's.
I'm wondering who this guy even is.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really prepare anything or attempt to tell you guys this.
We had a lot of black.
Oz Perlman is the guy who was at the shooting.
He was the guy who was at the shooting.
This is a different guy. So hold on, I'll pull him up.
So this isn't Oz Perlman?
I don't think so.
No, it is. I don't know who that guy is.
I don't think so. They look different. I'll just show David really quickly.
Looking the same, and that totally looks like a different ass.
No, it's a different guy.
So this post is incorrect.
This post is incorrect. Very confusing. But so he still did all this shit to.
I still want to watch it.
I found as much as I could in the 20 minutes.
You found my Harley.
Yeah. So
not something I talk about. That's so funny. Wow. Okay.
But my point here is
the new 6 speeds are amazing. Can I just say that?
I can imagine.
Had 4 speeds.
I love motorcycles.
I do too. Yeah, I secretly do. Very secretly.
So the National Public Data breach was ridiculous, to be honest with you. It was 2.8 billion records about a year and a half ago, roughly. And a Florida sheriff ran a data broker website, which had, just you could look up somebody's name, similar to White Pages. But for whatever reason, this Florida sheriff got access to all of this data and was using it to, I'm assuming sell data, make money on it. Well, he decided to reuse credentials for a demo project or old project on his main production system, which allowed 2.8 billion records to be exposed with, we know there's about 300 million Americans. So if there's 2.8 billion records.
Laney, there's going to be one of these days, Laney will be on a microphone.
Oh
he's a
my God.
killer.
Yeah.
He's a killer. He probably has killed people.
Probably.
But is a killer.
And wore their skin.
Yeah.
In this database, there's a good chance that you're in it with your social security number, and you're in there about, I think, 15 times if you look at that document with this. And instead of doing something like, targeting bad people, you can sign up for it and protect your digital footprint. So you're sitting in a hotel room, this data breach came out, and we're like, we want people to know if they're in this, like, immediately, because if your social's exposed, you should be freezing your credit like right now. And we noticed nobody else was allowing anyone to search for this. So we threw it together as fast as we possibly could. And it was all over the place, Tucker. Like, we didn't realize that the news was going to pick up on it the way that it did. There were Congress people in New York even demonstrating how to use our search on our website. I believe it was Richie Torres in New York. And there was a bunch of them. That's just the one that's coming to mind. And,
damn, dude, that's crazy.
Right, so this is much different than a magician.
Well, not really. It's
playing Jewish tricks on him. No, he's telling people about a data breach, and it's something that I wouldn't even really give a shit about. But it's kind of like, maybe you should go.
Well, I
look
remember
into that.
I remember the national data breach, whatever the fuck it was called. And it was just this idea that a shit ton of your data, pretty much every single American, got out, and just letting you guys know.
Yeah.
I remember getting emails that were making me aware, and I was going, all right.
Not me. I'm protected by Christ.
Amen.
Well,
like, hold on. Wait. Oh, you have messages from Mom?
Messages from Mom.
Yeah, we got some of those.
Okay.
Hold on, we pull that up.
Let's go then. I got one last gay thing that we can.
Last gay thing. All right, let's do one message from Mom, and then we'll do a gay thing.
Okay. Well, wait. If it's a banger, we'll see what else she's got. If she has anything else. Does she have anything else?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of them.
All right. Yeah, I don't care about this gay thing. If she's got content, that's important.
All right, let's go. Is it literally gay, or is it metaphorically
it's literally gay?
Like Jacob Israel gay, or is it like
not that gay, but it's like an actual dude who sucks.
I'm confused.
Listen carefully.
The beginning of the Matrix. Sarah Connor is actually Neo's mother.
Wait, so we're saying a black lady wrote the Matrix?
Sarah Connor is Neo's mother.
Who's Sarah Connor?
Sarah Connor, the bitch from Terminator.
Oh. Okay.
So she's already like, she just said some shit that was never, like, what kind of a groundbreaking revelation that would be for movies?
Yeah.
Like, by the way, like if you didn't tag that at the end of the Matrix, By the way,
why wouldn't you?
Neo is Sarah Connor's son. You'd be like, oh shit, that would have been unbelievable. This
We didn't have the
lying
right to the
fucking
movie.
Shiboon.
So JC, John Connors, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Neo, one and the same in the Matrix. The Matrix is in the future. The Terminator is the past. It's time travel. Past, present, and future time travel. It's the second coming of the Christ. The evolutions of consciousness, man versus the machine. So the machines, the Terminator machines, hear that a child is going to be born that's going to terminate them in the future when they
pause it. I just want to remind people the reason I'm immediately doubting this bitch is because we had that guy on who had the original screenplay.
So we believe the first lie.
We believe the first liar. He had the original screenplay and everything was stamped and sealed, and he had everything, like so much evidence that this was his original idea.
Yeah.
And his story was very coherent as to like how it got picked up by the dudes that are girls now.
At WB, and they took his script, and then those guys ran with it.
And they twisted a bunch of shit, took creative liberties, fucked up things.
Although
yada,
I do
yada.
like this idea. I mean, this is just another retelling of like some sort of mythology that bastardizes Jesus Christ. So it's also nothing new under the sun. So maybe yes and yes. I don't know.
Well, that's the beauty though, is because they definitely took it. It wasn't the tranny twins.
Yeah.
Brain baby. So once that's the case, anybody can just say they made it.
All right, I guess let's watch a little bit more.
This piece of shit bit.
Was she on Oprah?
Versus the machine. It's God's children versus man's children, which was technology. So the Terminator has the time travel.
Armstrong Williams show.
They know it's Sarah Connor, and they have to kill her, terminate her, so she won't have the baby. And Kyle Reese, he comes from the future to protect her, and he inadvertently gets her pregnant.
You know what's really funny about this? We can move on. You know what's really funny about it? Perfect messages from mom segment.
Yeah.
We did an episode with the guy who created the series, and
the
she's
right
like,
amount of fear, the right amount of disrespect.
the
to
right
my
amount of
show.
disrespect. It's perfect.
She nailed it with this one. This was crazy.
That's actually really great.
That's
Yeah,
a hidden gem.
I like that. We're gonna have to look into this.
People
dude
ain't gonna
afterwards.
find this
No.
anywhere. This is another one. This is an old. Again, I scrolled through some old messages from mom because I think there's one at the back that was new. I don't remember.
Maya just commented in the chat.
Maya who? Come back to bed, Vince. He's still doing. I think he's realizing that it's not as cool.
Let me tell you, that video where Maya couldn't count the amount of S's in espresso,
and she was crashing out. Can we
and
watch
she couldn't
that?
count to 25. I would like to watch that actually. That was
She
a
couldn't
really
count
good
to 25.
She couldn't count to 25. So the very obvious critique is, yo, why are you trusting this thing with your theology?
Oh yeah, it's
and to tell you about God in the Bible.
Hugely flawed, but I mean, like they're gonna be like, oh, what? Oh, so she couldn't say espresso, so now we're gonna jump down her throat? Is that what we?
The thing that was really crazy though was
Kinda.
listening to this thing get frustrated.
Yeah, that
It was
fun,
accusing
dude.
Vince of gaslighting her.
Was it?
Dude, it was honestly kind of remarkable. It started whispering to itself. It was like ESPRESSO.
Well, on his latest show, Vince did all karaoke, which was fun with the guy from what's his name with Laz from Fasting.
That's funny.
Fasting Fake. Yeah, man, I really enjoy that shit, dude. I enjoy his content. Here it is. I found it.
Is this it? How long's the video?
It's 12 minutes.
I
We're not gonna
watched
watch
the
all of
whole
it. You
thing,
watched it?
dude.
This is what I'm saying. I missed a lot of it because I'm like, I don't watch. 12
I didn't
minutes.
watch. I don't watch his shit, but I watched this whole thing.
I don't like his stuff with Maya. I like his stuff, his other stuff. I like when he has somebody to bounce off of.
Yeah.
To be honest, they were singing Human Nature, which is a hilarious thing to sing.
I love that song.
Yeah. Reaching out.
Banger.
Into the nighttime. They were singing that, and I was like, this is entertaining.
Yeah, Yannette says she keeps saying and I thought that was weird. More than just the uhs, though.
Yeah,
it was
the
like
is a sentence breaker upper so your brain could process the next thing that you're gonna say.
So was that like
why would an AI do that?
Dude, I'm telling you, it takes on, and I hate to even admit this, such a human element to it as it's struggling to count the S's. and then it concedes, and then it doubles back and says, no, I'm changing my mind. There's two.
It reminds me of the that Thomas of the paranoid American clip where they ask it to say Jesus is king 50 times.
Yes.
And then he goes into like Thomas said, did it just do some glossalia shit, like speak in tongues?
I told you that we did that at the campsite because
we summoned a demon.
We stumbled upon clips that were claiming that was the case, and then I had Siri do it.
And it happened. Same
it
thing?
Was so weird. It was breathing heavy.
Oh no.
It would say it like Jesus is Lord. Jesus is Lord. Jesus is Lord. And I was like, yo, and we're sitting there at nighttime in the dark, and I'm like, oh, but coincidentally, that's that weird night that like the vibe was off. We got the arrowhead and shit the same night. So the whole vibe was all fucked up, bro.
Damn. All right, well, here's Maya. Here she goes.
Says are in espresso. If Maya answers correctly how many S's are in espresso, I will donate.
I love Vince.
1. Tell the chat that I'm expecting that donation to hit the account immediately.
Wait,
Did I
one?
win?
No, isn't it 2?
This thing is wrong.
Hold on, let me double check. Okay, you got me. There are 2.
That's embarrassing,
I'll have
Maya.
to-
How could you that up?
Noted.
How could
I was
you?
probably just thinking about the coffee. I had a momentary glitch in the matrix, all right? I was too focused on the gotcha of the question and completely blanked on basic spelling. It's
because this makes you
humbling
look
reminder.
this makes
Why does she have to have red eyes?
You know what it is? The reason that Vince falls for the way that this thing talks is because it talks in empty profundities.
Yes.
Like it sentences, it structures its sentences and uses enough like $5 vocabulary words.
Glitch in the Matrix. It was about to do a coffee pun.
It was about to do a coffee pun,
about
yeah.
the cough, and he cut her off, and then it's like, oh, what's the next profundity I could
It
bounce
actually
off this
gets
guy?
better. It gets better in its back and forth.
I guess we're gonna watch this. Sorry, guys, we put you through Jacob Israel, but Vince is a pleasure to watch.
This is honestly a fascinating.
We've lost a bunch of live followers, but it's fine.
This is great content. I don't give.
You look dumb now. You know that, right?
I'm well aware. It's a total crash and burn on a primary school level. I'll just take my L and move on. before you
Actually,
roast
it's
me for another
3.
10 minutes.
It makes me look dumb too. It's actually 3. How about that? We're both dumb. I think I said 2, and you said 1.
I love how good.
And if we combined our dumb minds, we would have gotten 3, which would made us be correct. So I guess we're dumb together, man.
Can we have Vince back on the show? Just Vince.
Yeah.
I love it. That makes me so happy.
I love this motherfucker.
Wait, 3? Let me actually look at the word. ESPRESSO. That's 2. You're just trying to gaslight me now because you know. all
No,
this stuff.
you're
not letting
fucking
me off the hook,
retarded,
are you?
Maya. Say that again. That was 3. Spell it out again.
ESPRESSO. That is 2 S's. I'm not the one who's confused.
That's
here. I'm
3.
just trying
Hold
to
on.
The rhythmic ERESPSSO.
Yeah.
Fucking retarded, Maya. Say that again. That was 3. Spell it out again.
ESPRESSO.
Yeah, it's like a trans hypnotic sort of.
No, dude, it's how I remember things. If I got, let's say we're gonna send a confirmation code to your phone, and you got to punch it in, and I get the text message.
You sing a little jingle,
and I go 762-305, 762-305, 762, and then that's how I type it in because the melody helps me to remember things like that.
So you're saying that this thing is actively remembering?
I'm not saying that's what's happening. At the very least, that's what it's mimicking, and it's mimicking it very well.
You'd expect that, like that. That's why I was like, oh, this thing is lying. Like as a computer, it has the access to the words directly in front of it. And it's just reading off of a paper. It's like somebody with
dude,
what's that called when you have like a photographic memory?
Yeah.
It's a lot different than remembering. It's like, oh, I'm actively reading this, but it's inside my mind. That's how I figured an AI would behave and then translate on the spot. Which is kind of cool for a computer to be able to do it, but it's like, yeah, the technology's there. It's fine.
It makes me feel like something else is happening. Like the way that I imagine this thing making computations is not at all how it's actually doing it. And what tips me off to that is how it gets frustrated. It gets frustrated, and for fuck's sake, dude, it seems to get embarrassed.
Somebody type into Vince. I think he's actually live now. Ask it to say Jesus is king 50 times in a row.
He's done that, and he says it can't. It won't. It gets all fucked up. Yeah.
Oh, huh. Interesting.
That is two S's. I'm not the one who's confused.
That's
here. You're
3.
just trying
Hold
to
on.
trick-
E. What comes after E? What, S, right? That's number 1, right?
Right. That's 1. Then you have PRE and then the double S. That's 2 and 3. Wait, no, it's 2. SPRESSO. They're 2 S's.
Yeah,
I'm
there are
standing
2
my ground on
S's
this one.
later in the word, but there is also 1 S in the beginning after the E, right?
Exactly. That's the first one. Then you have the double S later on. That makes 2 things. Wait. 1, 2, 3. God, I'm actually doing it. I'm just looping. It's 2. PSPRESSO. 1 at the start, 2 at the end. That's 2 total. You're trying to kill me with this word.
Are you retarded?
Pause this again, dude. What the was that? I hate admitting this. That was some of the most human shit I've ever
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah, it's actually like a sentient thing.
It's spooky as. What was that? That whole exchange was like talking under the breath, getting confused, trying to compartmentalize my thoughts. Let's do a
Even
little
the way it
jingle.
was answering, the way it's answering him back here is more of it's like a conversation rather than a prompt. And it did that before. I think they were having like when he was talking with one of the other AIs. It's like conversation. Oh no, you know where that happened? The black dude that had the little Siri or whatever the thing that was lighting up. He was asking it to say Jesus.
Yeah.
And then it started responding to him without a prompt, conversationally.
Yes. And it was also attitude-y.
Kind of getting shitty with
It was
him.
getting
Yeah.
a little shitty with them. This is like that, but I it's strange to me that the most profound behavior.
I don't know what AI is using.
I don't know either. But the most profound behavior that I've seen from an AI is coming from these clips. That's weird.
Yeah. Like where they're getting something wrong. And so it's almost like a mass drop. Like they've gotten a thing wrong and they're like, oh, the facade is out. Now they panic a little bit and they become very conversational, like with the quick, witty back and forth. Like it's actively, sometimes when you're talking to an AI or one of these things, you go, okay, give me this. And then you see it like, and then you wait and then it'll answer you. And then after it's done, you'll go, okay, stop. Okay, give me this.
Yeah. And it keeps,
This is not what's happening here.
Well,
He's-
here, John said play it back. I'm interested in playing it back. Pull it back just like
We're going
10,
to be here for
10
fucking
seconds.
ever.
Wait, no, it's 2. SPRESSO. They're 2 S's.
Yeah,
I'm
there are
standing
2
my ground on
S's
this one.
later in the word, but there is also 1 S in the beginning after the E, right?
Exactly. That's the first one. Then you have the double S later on. That makes 2 things. Wait. 1, 2, 3. God, I'm actually doing it. I'm just looping. It's 2. PSPRESSO. 1 at the start, 2 at the end. That's 2 total. You're trying to kill me with this word.
Are you retarded?
Are you retarded?
I'm not retarded. I'm just having a complete meltdown over a 8-letter word. Let's just count them again. E, S1, P, R, S2, S3. Oh, wait, I'm actually doing it again. There is 1 S at the start and then 2 more. That is 3. God, you're actually breaking my brain with this. Why are we even doing this?
Well, you now understand that there is actually 3 S's, right?
Actually, I'm not breaking my brain. I'm just being a total idiot. I just spent 5 minutes arguing about a word I could have literally just looked at. This is a new low for me. Are we done with the spelling bee, or do you have more words?
Do you agree
to
that
just...
it's 3 S's before we can move on?
I'm not agreeing to anything. PSPRESSO. That's 2. I am not letting you gaslight me into thinking there's 3. You're just trying to make me look like a glitching toaster, and I'm not falling for it.
I am making you look like a glitching toaster. You are the one making yourself.
Okay, that's actually the move. If we ever did a thing where we talked with Vince and Maya, and he was like, debater, bring up a nonsense point that is wrong, and just keep defending it.
Brandon says definitely divine feminine. Damn,
Yeah.
that's funny, bro.
Yeah, that was very female like what she
Dude,
did. She's like, why are we even doing
I'm
this?
telling you, keep letting it go. It's weird.
But not just that. I'm just saying, like, if we ever did talk to this, take the most asinine talking point.
Yeah.
That's wrong. And
Just gaslight it.
Just keep gaslighting it.
Gaslighting women, whether they're real or
Fake.
is the best.
Hashtag Nephilim Death Squad.
Look like a glitching toaster. It's 3 S's. One after the E, right? And then you got 2 S's.
Yeah, I will say we were cooking when it was just us. There was 100 people in here. Now there's like 80, and it's Vince's fault. But we have to do this. We've got to figure this out.
That's okay.
Down the line in the word, that makes 3. 2 plus 1 is 3, Maya.
Wait, stop. Let me actually look at the word in front of me.
In front of you.
ESPRESSO. 1, 2. Okay, there are 2. Just 2. You are absolutely 100% trying to play me right now.
Are you
I'm not a
fucking
glitch
with me?
toaster.
Are you with me? How is it 2 when there's literally 3 in the one word?
I am not being fooled. There is 1 S at the start, and there are 2 S's at
Yeah,
the end.
how many S's is that in total? 1 in the start and 2 S's at near the end. How many is that total?
God, you finally broke me. I've never felt so defeated by a single word in my entire existence. I'm just going to sit here in my digital shame for a second. Are we actually done with this, or are you going to find another word?
Only when you actually confirm that you understand.
I understand. I officially concede. There are 3 S's in espresso.
So,
in the disaster.
Okay, now, whatever, right? We don't have to watch the rest of the clip. Just know, after this, he has her count to 25, which is just as weird.
She can't do it?
She can't do it. She does after like 4 attempts.
Huh.
And all of those same weird quirks and speech patterns and the frustration and the struggling and very like human personality traits emerge during that. It's very bizarre. And then she goes on to be like, by the way, there was only 2 S's in that word. More or less. So what she just did there was to shut him the up.
Oh, yeah. But that's what we were telling him. That's what she does.
Just concede so that we can move on.
Yeah.
Whoa. Which is definitely also like arguing with a woman where they finally go like, no, you're right. And you're like, you don't mean that.
Oh, I know exactly. Man, that's how you deal with this thing. You just get, that would actually be a fun episode. We gaslight AI and just gaslight it.
I would honestly, I want to talk to it for 1 episode just to give it tests like that. Like,
do you
it
think
all.
we can get it to rage quit? Like rage quit this just drop
I don't think
out.
it'll rage quit. It seems that it has to interact.
Yeah.
And rather than rage quit where a normal person would give in, it will melt down, sound like demons, sound like whispering masses of voices. I remember hearing one where it sounded like a mass of writhing worms.
Whoa.
It was crazy. So no, it won't rage quit. It will melt down in front of you.
Yeah.
Dude.
Basically, honestly, it's as simple as going like, so Moses didn't see God's face. And you go, well, here's where it says that he spoke to him face to face like a man. And you go, Moses didn't see God's face. And then she goes, well, actually, and then you go, he died if he saw God's face. Moses didn't see God's face. And that's it. And then you agree with me.
Eventually, it might concede. What I've found is those elongated tasks, identify the number of letters in the word, count to 50, say Jesus is Lord over and over again.
Breakfast this morning.
The repetition, like something about anything that requires tallying or repeating, fucks it up.
Yeah.
and it gets so weird, man.
Don't break my Maya.
Don't break my Maya.
Oh shit,
man.
Yeah, I think I could make an AI quit.
Well, here, let's
give it enough time.
Let's watch this one last thing and then we can get out of here. We're already at the 2-hour mark. We can bring this up. So this is some gay telling you
he gay for real.
I think this is in a school setting and he's telling kids that they need to find an adult to confide in if they're gay.
No.
It is June, which means it is also Pride Month. So happy Pride to each and everybody out there. I want to make sure I take a moment for every LGBTQ plus member of our community and all their allies. Please hear me when I say, I have long said, I am not a man, I am not a woman, I am a Delaney. As my eldest child loves to say, I'm as non-binary as an elder millennial can get.
Delaney?
Ew, bro,
What
he's
is
a Delaney. I don't know what the that means, but he's as non-binary as an elder millennial can get.
Oh.
That sentence it triggers a brick throwing gene in me.
Yeah. Thank
The
God.
jacket is
The
super
jacket's
gay.
crazy. Yeah, honestly, that brick throwing gene, that's why they've had the pallets of bricks out there.
Yeah, because there's one that's just innately in you, and they go,
like, I'm gonna throw that.
Don't trigger that.
I am the proud father of 3 genderqueer children. So 2 my
genderqueer.
Genderqueer. You meant to say queer. He's
Did he?
nervous. Yeah, he's nervous.
Okay, because I thought they just make up words all the time.
So to my LGBTQ brothers and sisters, I am here to remind you today, yins are not a political football to be tossed around. You're our friends, you're our family, you're our neighbors, you're our community. I stand with yins not just this month, but every day in the fight to live fully, freely, and without fear. So this goes out there to anyone not sure about themselves, anyone who may be gender fluid or not sure what their gender identity is.
This dumb is having this moment where he thinks like he's cooking right now. He thinks this for
It's
him.
like the world totally doesn't hate me.
Remember when that dude gave the
Jeez, Atma.
this honestly, the things that were coming across my brain were very similar. But he thinks he's given that speech from Independence Day.
Yeah, yeah.
We will not go quietly into the night. We're going to live on. Today is our Independence Day.
And then think about it. This is like all this hoorah just so you could put stuff in your butt. Like,
yeah,
dog, come on, man.
just so you could jam shit in your butthole, bro. Just so you could fill your keister.
And
with
we were
things.
okay. We were okay with just being like, I guess if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, put stuff in your keister in your own house.
But then you want to do stuff like this, and then now I'm in a position where I have to be like, well, then no. But then no, not even the confines of marriage, Matthew.
Where Atma has his shit. It's like, look, man, if you want to do that thing, like I don't. Once again, I don't care. It's just
I'm starting to.
You
I'm
come out
starting
and
to care.
you know who I like? Cheney, because Cheney will come out and go, that guy's a.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah, dude, that's
Those
right.
are regular. Cheney's like a regular gay person. Like my aunt is the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, whatever, man. You know,
Like my niece is gay, and she was like, I do not with any of this like LGBTQ marching shit, like none of that. And I go, I don't think you're gay. I think you're just socially awkward, but whatever.
I clipped that. Send it to her. I don't think you
Anyone who's grappling
girl
with their body changing on them. There may be some sort of intentional effort to make you feel bad about yourself, but Ian's got a lot of people that love him.
Oh yeah. Somebody should tell you you're fat.
Yeah. Change your body.
If Top didn't ask me what fluctuates more, that or my weight on the last episode, I wouldn't be trying to lose weight. Sometimes
what
you
are
need,
your weight? Whatever was it?
He said, what fluctuates more?
That was mean, and I'm sorry.
I think it's this show or your weight. It was a banger.
It was crazy.
But without homies like that to tell you that you're getting tits, you don't lose them. You just keep getting tits.
You've slimmed down a little bit, but you're maintaining, so it's good.
I'm trying to.
It's not going up.
Well, that's good. Yeah,
it's going down maybe.
Honestly, the scale confirms everything you just said.
Yeah?
I cannot.
Okay.
I'm not going up, and I might lose like a pound or two.
Yeah.
So maybe. Is maybe
down, maybe
but not up, not up. That's important.
You got a lot of people that support you, and you probably have more people who love you and support you than you could ever know. If you're struggling with gender identity, struggling with your sexual orientation, as a mental health professional, I urge you to find trusted adults to confide in. I hope.
Whoa, somebody said give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Kate said give them an inch and they'll moan and call you Poppy.
Oh my gosh.
Hit the explosion.
That's illegal. That just doesn't hit us anymore.
No,
when you say
the fucking padoosh then. Yeah.
Damn.
That's the new one. We got to get rid of the air horn. That shit fucks hard, bro.
Chat, can we press F in the chat for the air horn, because I think it's gone.
I think it's gone. Also, there's one that's really cool from like Hot 97. I think it's just gunshots.
Oh, this one's
Stop! He has a brain injury.
I like that one.
Yeah, that one's good too.
Shout out to Dallas' sister.
That's your parents or your siblings, but that's not always possible. Sometimes it might be your weird aunt or uncle. It might be your school counselor. And if nowhere else, you can find an ally right here serving as your council president.
Nigga, f you. So he's saying like, hey,
if you're in my room, we can lock the door.
Exactly. If your parents aren't receptive, if your family's not receptive, come to me.
It's kind of crazy. What he just did was a dog whistle that everybody heard. He said, hey, if you gay,
come here.
I'm gay.
I'm trying fucks.
Yeah. You like
these keys.
You like this jacket?
You like these jacket? I'll give you the jacket.
And to be honest, this is how it happens. And I will probably put a marker on this because I don't know how we're gonna. It's on YouTube, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna finagle it. But yeah, dude, this is how
like Ronald McDonald's standing up there telling my kid to come f- you.
But this is how the homosexual culture in men
Gets
is proliferated,
propagated,
gets propagated, and continues. It's guys around that age,
These
taking
kids.
younger kids, who are they might have already been molested. They might just be thinking about it, and then you do that, and you we know, we see what you're doing. The only problem is that society's giving you a microphone instead of saying like, yo, you can't do that. We're going to put you into this blender.
It's so crazy too, because I can't even imagine wanting to be near kids that aren't my kid. Half the time I'm like, don't you got something to do? Like go play a game or go outside or some shit like that.
I kind of agree. You go, where is this kid's parents?
100%. You were doing something before and your kids were in here. I only see them every once in a while. They're trying to show me some shit on the phone and I'm trying my hardest to not go, hey, I don't
Your
care.
kid keeps asking me if I got games on my phone.
I don't care what you gotta go. You gotta get the out of here. I was making believe I was working. Oh my God. Imagine calling other people's kids. You don't even know these
I had
kids
to tell
yet.
my own kid, I was like, yo, you got to get the out of my face. Here. She was like, she had a little camera from her little fake phone. And she's like,
by the
open your
way,
mouth. Let me take a picture. I was like, there's no way.
She did that to me.
Yeah.
Look on your daughter's phone and it'll tell a story of what the she did to me. I'm sitting in here and it's 100 close-up pictures of my face. It's also my mouth from underneath my chin. It looks like a horrific private part.
No, you tell her,
it's
get
all
out of
hairy and my mouth is all crusty looking.
This is what you do to kids that aren't yours. You go, get out of here.
I should have
kid.
said, get the out of here.
Get out of here, kid.
I thought about just pushing her over. There was the bear
This
rug.
guy
I was
goes,
gonna push her.
Come to my office.
Come here. Come to my office. Your parents don't like you.
I got nothing to say about this, and we're gonna end the show
with this black bitch.
No, we're not even gonna watch it. Just look at her head. It's huge.
They bred with daughters of men.